Come on, and an extra come on. You know who it is and you know what it is. Agenda over Facts, Season 1, Episode 11. We in the big digits now, the double digits. Episode 11. Larger for the people that have tuned in. It's your dynamic duo. The Mac to your cheese, the hay to your fever, the Adiola to your geezer. But it's only knick-knocks on this podcast. It's your boy T.
It's the young sage Fanuel.
And we here, another week, another episode, Season 1, Episode 11. Large up all the people that have tuned in. 1 episode, 2 episodes, 7 episodes, or 11 episodes. Whether it's a second, an hour, a minute, a nanosecond. Love to everyone that's tuning in, that's showing some love to us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Pod. Our latest post, we said, seeing as people have been showing us love, why don't we just pop an open question? Any topics you want us to talk about? You know, just go on that latest post, bang in a subject. Nothing's off the table, nothing's off the limits. If you want us to talk about something wild, but you know, the guys cancelled, man. Guys, come on, please. Yeah, but just bang it in that post, and we'll see what things that we like, and we see what we want to talk about in it. But yeah, Fano, how we doing?
Good, man. Yeah, like people have been messaging. They like different parts of the show. People enjoying the show. People are at different episodes of the show, which is cool. Yeah, as always, I might sound like a broken record by now, but yeah, we're just thankful, innit? Thankful that people are even still choosing to just put in earphones and listen, innit? And then like, when people will like be like, oh, I enjoyed this part of the show, or let's say they'll be like, I enjoyed Young Sage. That tells me they really listened until the end.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like 2
it's
hours.
Like, raw. Yeah, like of just us chatting shit.
Just chatting shit.
Yeah.
Maybe,
but yeah, no.
Maybe we are interesting.
Maybe, innit?
Maybe, just maybe. Just maybe.
I'm trying to think. How was your week? That's how we always start, innit? How was your week?
My week hasn't even been that jam-packed like the last couple of weeks now that people have been loving and enjoying. But you know, sometimes you just need to bake off and just relax, just take a seat back. You know, not always be the hero, not always being community outreach, not always putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, tune into our last couple episodes. But yeah, man, sometimes you just need to bake off. But flipping. So weekend was calm, just like work, normal stuff. I got my second vaccine on. I want to say on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. Actually, no.
Bro, that
what
vaccine is going to work. They're generating them neurons. I don't even know where he is.
The Pfizer is Pfizering up my brain cells, fam.
I said, was it Tuesday? What was it? No.
I say Tuesday. Nah. I'm bugging.
That's a hot dude with dementia.
I'm bugging. Nah. It was Thursday. I got my vaccine on Thursday.
You sure?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it as scary as the first one, or did you find it calm? Hey, when I get my vaccine tomorrow, I understand what that meant.
You're gonna get that software update, cuz. Now translated to English, you'll know what that means.
You know what's funny?
God.
I'll say it like a bit later on when I'm like talking about my week. But like, I was at my god sister's and she's like anti-vaccine, innit?
Oh, them man. Them man are bare jarred.
Yeah. So even though we're joking about it, like she's actually like, no, I'm not getting it. So then like, and then you know what it is? I think they were like, oh, Fanuel, man, talk to her, innit? Because like we're like similar age or whatever. And
yeah.
Talk so sense to her, innit? And then while I was trying to talk sense to her, I was thinking, what if she's right? Like, do you know what I mean? Like what if she's right?
Do you know what the bad thing is? You'll never know until it's too late. Like, you'll actually never know until the vaccine's been in you for like 25 years.
That, and those, like, there was one of her points. She was like, because I can't lie, they were telling me, just talk to her. I was like, calm. And I was trying to, but bro, she was making some good points. She was like,
what she said?
She was like, oh, the vaccine's only just come out. There hasn't even been enough time for them to do long-term studies. I was like, yeah, that's true still.
Nah, she got a point.
Yeah, and then like, and I said to her, you know what? Let me get it and then see what happens, innit? And if I don't die, you have to get it. and she
That
seemed
is
like fair enough, innit?
that's such a stupid. That is the worst. If she fell for that, then
She no, but she didn't fall for it. But obviously, it's gonna ease you a bit if like someone you know gets it as well. But like a lot of her like qualms with it were valid, didn't it? She
that
was
long
like,
term.
yeah, and then she was like how but I did clear up to her. She had heard a lot of like negative side effects, but I said you might be talking about the AstraZeneca one.
Yeah.
Because that like even my mom was saying that like at her workplace, this bare man walk around with like paralyzed limbs and so the Astra thing has the over 50s and 60s in a hold.
No, but I swear they stopped giving it to people around our age because like that was like a
Certain man were like growing like third arms
like,
and that.
nah, because people were getting like blood clots and shit.
Yeah.
People were
It
getting
was
blood
that kind of
clots and
stuff.
shit. But yeah.
And then she said something, yeah, and I didn't clock I was being a dickhead, and she was like, how? she was like, no, one guy I knew, yeah, he took the vaccine, and then 2 weeks later he was dead, innit? And then I was like, what? She goes, it was in Ethiopia. I said, oh, okay.
God, you're racist, man. This guy saying there's probably malaria in that vaccine, fam.
Because do you know? Because like, my thinking was, yeah, like, nah, do you know? It's like they probably aren't getting the
You're an elitist. You're an elitist.
No, it's not even.
You're an
No,
elitist.
it's not elitist, yeah. Like, but they probably aren't getting the TT approved top of the range vaccine, innit? Because they're like we're currently going through some civil wars and problems, innit? I doubt the quality of vaccines is high on the priority list of things to get.
They get one third party vaccine, one third world vaccine.
But then,
It's just water and salt.
because bro, like I didn't even realize because I only clocked that I said it in that way when she laughed at the way I went. Oh well, then like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
agenda as always.
yeah, agenda. What's it?
Agenda.
Bro, have you heard? I don't want to butcher it.
Go on.
About Israel like hijacking jabs that were meant for Palestinians.
Nah, I haven't seen that. I'll be real with you. I actually haven't seen that.
Wait. You Google it or?
Nah, you Google it. You Google it.
What's it? Let me go because I remember seeing it.
Was this recently or not?
Bro, this is that.
When you say recent, what's recent?
Like, bro, in the last like week.
Oh, okay. Nigga sound like a coon. I'm just saying. You found it?
Cause yeah, basically like 3 days ago, Palestinians cancelled a deal. One sec, bro, bare adverts, not adverts. What do you call them? Pop-ups. Yeah, Palestinians cancelled deal for near expired COVID-19 vaccine doses from Israel. So Israel are trying to give them literally the jokes they were making. They were trying to give them the nearly expired ones. That's mad, isn't it?
Damn, that niggas is savage, man.
And then I think they were also trying to route vaccines that were meant for Palestine to them as well, like fresh ones. Bookie, innit?
Yeah.
Like some man probably be confused as to why I mentioned it on a random, but like a few weeks ago, can't remember which episode, but the segment was on the whole Israel Palestine problem, innit? Yeah, and it's funny that this is yeah, and then there's just something else that's like stemming from it. But yeah, no, let's talk about real matters, our weeks, our individual weeks. So
It's a piece of shit, man.
So
Do you want me to carry on with my week?
it didn't sound like there was much going on.
Oi.
Go on.
So I got my vaccine on Thursday. That was blessed. I thought it was.
Do you have any like effects from it, like the next day or nothing? Or
Nah, I had the same effects I had with my first dose. It was basically just like it was a bit sore, like where I actually got like the vaccine, and it was like a bit swollen, and like when I'd like move my shoulders a bit, I would feel it like small, but like nothing like I felt like bare tired or anything like that. Now it's just like standard, like probably the standard thing, the standard like after effects you would get from a normal injection. Do you get what I mean? So I was bare lucky with both my doses. That I was bare calm. Like I didn't even like feel tired. It was mainly just where around I got jabbed that was a bit of discomfort. But yeah, other than that, I was calm. It was bare long getting there again, because you know how I was saying how my auntie fast tracked me in it. You'll see now it gets VIP UK resident and that. So so then obviously she works in that southeast, so I had to trek to that southeast, which is a bop, fam. And then, but then, do you know, I had to go bare early in the morning so that like it wasn't cutting into my work hours, because I just had bare work to do as well. So I had to wake up bare early. Oh my days, fucking hell, that pissed me off. And then so then after that,
Can't relate.
Pardon?
Can't relate. I told Milo, I was like, yeah, I'm getting a job tomorrow at 3. They're like, yeah, take some time off you need. I was like, calm. I wish we did visuals, man. You see his face. It's literally finance against tech, then go on.
But anyway,
I don't laugh.
So then obviously I had that. Again, don't like needles, but you know, we firm it, masculine energy and all of that. And then
bro, if they found a way to put the vaccine in like in bud, bro, half of the black population would have been vaccinated by now.
This guy's racist.
Build it up, man. No, because I've got like bare because I've got a lot of my black friends are the same as you, not as in they're also black, but as in they have a fear of needles and stuff, or just hospitals in general. I'm not sure why, but I've just noticed the trend.
Nah, I'm just not a fan of needles, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Then they're gone.
Needles, but yeah. Other than that, vaccine was calm. Got home, bless. But my week's been bare calm. Like weekend was alright. Like to be fair, do you know what it is? I think it's because of the Euros. Yeah, maybe other people have felt like this as well. Because this was like the first full week of Euros?
So it's been the second week.
Anyway, second week. But anyway, yeah. So I just feel it's because of the Euros. Yeah, I was just like, bro, like, do I really need to go out? Like there's football that's always on. Like,
no, I hear that.
Like, do I really need to go out? Do I really need to socialize with my friends? Like, bro, if football's on, I could just put my feet up, bro. Like, literally, like, weekend. And after work, I'll just sit on my ass and watch football all day, which, you know, I can't even complain with that. But obviously, we linked for the England game. We went Lewis's crib on... When was the England game? Friday,
yeah.
Yes, and we
well,
went
this jab is doing a work.
I promise you, no side effects, guys. But, yeah, so then we went Lewis's crib to watch the game. That was calm. That was a nice vibe. And then Saturday, sat on my ass, watch football. And then Sunday, fucking Father's Day. So then, so then, like when like me and my family like when I was like younger and that we all used to go to like buffets and shit like that. I feel as if like families with a lot of children go to buffets because it's like relatively cheap, innit? Do you get what I mean?
Cost effective, yeah.
It just does the job. Do you get what I mean? And if like your child's a fussy eater, there's bare stuff for them to pick from. So I feel as if that's just like, even though like one of my siblings are older now, it's just been a thing in our family that we always just like we still go to like buffets and shit like that. Do you get what I mean?
That's cute. Yeah.
So then we went to like one buffet that my dad likes, like local one. So then
what type of cuisine?
It was called there's a few like in the UK. It's called JRC.
Well, that sounds like one building company.
It's like them worldwide cuisines where it's like different different parts of the buffet place will have different parts of the world. So you got like a Chinese spot, you got like a Asian spot, you got like an English spot, you got like a Thai spot, like you got like a American spot. So then they'll have like food for them countries. That's very nice. It's actually really nice for a buffet still.
So then which one did you lot go to? What spot?
No, so it's all in the same place, but then the different places have the different
inside one. Oh,
yeah. So
that's like have you been to Cosmo? Is it Cosmos or Cosmos?
Nah, I've heard of it, but I've never been.
That's like what that is apparently. Been go on.
And you know with buffets, fam, you're trying to get value for your money. You know, obviously,
just your stomach hurting and that.
You get me? You know, obviously, you know my thing. Pool Bridges the provider. Obviously, you know my thing. Yeah. Obviously, you know my thing. Obviously, sort out.
Wait. What does that mean?
Providing it. Providing.
Wait, what's Pool Bridges?
Oh, you haven't watched Blue Therapy?
No.
Oh yeah, you're not on socials, bro.
Wait, is it that black bald guy?
Yeah.
You know what? Wait. Tell me about it, because maybe there's some people listening that haven't seen it as well.
Well, Blue Therapy is it's one. It's I feel as if most man have watched it, nigga. You're just off the grid these days, fam. Like broski, you're just off the grid. Like I told this brother before, hey, you know Love Island started on Monday. He said, what? Love Tyler started. This nigga's off the grid, man. How can you say, hey, explain Blue Thread? Like, everybody ain't watched it. But anyway, it's basically a show where two couples go on and they basically have therapy. And then it's it's like televised. But I'm pretty sure it's
fake.
I'm pretty sure it's fake. But like, bro, you know them sort of things, yeah. It's like, even if it's fake, yeah, and you know it's fake, you're taking it for what it is, and even though it's fake, you still don't know what's gonna happen next in it. So just enjoy it. Do you get what I mean?
It's just like reality TV.
It's reality TV to an extent. Do you get what I mean?
Wait, so can you summarize the main problems or not? Can you remember them? Like
watch it, bro. I can't lie, bro. You watch it and gain your own opinion. It'll be bare long for me to go into it. Do you get, like that could be a whole bloody episode. Do you get what I mean? But I think you'd enjoy it though. I can't lie, you'd enjoy it.
Come on, so Paul Bridges,
but you'd hate Paul because you know you're a simp and that.
Come on. Toxic masculinity.
Yeah. So then that was calm, and then today's just been bare long, fam. So you know how I was telling you how I got that you know how I was telling you about ultra emissions last week. And you know how I told you how I had a ticket.
Yeah.
So basically, you know how you gotta pay like the daily fee in it. When you go in. So obviously I've gone in. I don't want to say the date I've gone in. That's a bit weird. That's booky. So I've gone in. Actually,
wait. What's booky? What? One of our listeners is gonna take the date and then find your car.
Bro, you're just people in this world, fam. You know people in this world, damn it.
Wait. From a date, bro. I can't. Like, at first, I thought you were private. No, bro. I'm telling you, man. You're paranoid.
Maybe I don't want someone to know that I was around that time, that date. You got so I was like, you know what I mean, man.
I don't.
Am I bugging? Am I moving mad?
Yes, man. Wait, bro. Who are you? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not some like some public informant or something, or someone that has to. Like,
listen, I'm not. But listen. Sometimes
I said a date. I said from a date, you really.
So obviously, I've gone in 31st of May. Yeah, I've gone in 31st of May.
Oh, you said it. Oh my god.
You're such a nigga, man. You're such a nigga.
So 31st of May.
So I'm going to 31st of May. Yeah.
Can we get the location, or is that too much?
Relax, big, because that's a bit hot still. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna 31st of May, yeah. And they basically say, yeah, we give you 3 days, yeah, to pay the £12.50 in it. So see, so the morning after I paid the £12.50 in it, but then like obviously like last week they've now sent me a letter to my crib saying, you haven't paid the fair £12.50 within the 3 day period. So now like now we're giving you a ticket and it's £160 in it. Yeah, it's 160
from 3 days.
Pardon?
As in, so that if you're 3 days, so even though you paid it on time,
yeah.
If you paid it like 5 days later, you'd still get that ticket.
I paid it the day after, but they give you 3 days to pay it. But they're saying you didn't pay it within those 3 days, or you haven't paid it, so you have to pay
that's
the ticket of £160.
I can't lie. This has nothing to do with low emissions. So this has nothing.
So then I'm thinking, like I've paid this, and I've got a screenshot, and like I've got the payment reference and everything in it. So I'm thinking, like, there's no way these men are trying to bot me. Maybe it's just an admin thing on their side. So obviously I rang with bare confidence in it. I've said, like, excuse me, I've gone in on 31st, I've paid by the 1st at like 8 o'clock AM. Like, you guys have done an absolute bad admin on your side. Like, I want my refund and some, and compensation for difficulties. She goes, excuse me, it seems she goes, obviously I've come with bare confidence.
Don't tell me it bounced or something.
She's gone, well, based on our records, it seems that you paid for the 30th of May, not the 31st when you actually went in.
Wait, what?
So I've gone in the 31st, yeah, but I paid for the 30th.
How can you do that? Like,
you pick what day to pay for. You pick what day to pay for. And I've picked the wrong date.
And you were on the phone with that Vim.
And I was like, this is truly unacceptable.
And she's like, "Oh, actually," I bet she was loving
she
it.
Did it. She did it with the most passive aggressive voice, and I was just like, I can't even be mad. GG's. I was like, GG's.
That's a good game.
I was like, GG's.
GG.
So then I went from confidence to scramming it round, fam. I was like, so I was thinking, well, clearly I did pay for the $12.50. So is there any chance that, you know, for a gesture of goodwill that this can kind of be voided? She was like, well, he said I'm gonna have to challenge my ticket. So
I swear.
Yeah, so I challenged it like literally before we came on now. So
Bro, how did you put in the wrong date?
Bro, I don't know how.
This is that jab. Bro, you're just missing. You're just missing.
Brisky, you know, I don't know how I put in the wrong date, fam. I was thinking this is actually impossible. I put in the wrong date. Like, I'm a fucking idiot if I did that.
Do you know why it's funny? With matters of money and dates, that's your thing. No, I'm not going to detail, but that's your thing, like. So the fact that you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is? I feel as if maybe, no, I wasn't even hungover. Maybe I was just bare tired. Like, I woke up and it was like the first thing I did. I said, let me just do it now while like I've just woken up so I don't forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the tiredness just hit me, but yeah. So obviously I sent in that like appeal thing, and they were just like, yeah, we'll see, but fuck, I can't pay that money, man. Fuck.
I said from 12. Wait, so what was it originally? £12.50.
Now they're saying it's $160, but if you pay within the first 14 days, it's £80 in it. I was raging, fam. I was raging. But they better bust it because I basically.
I just want to quickly.
We do.
It was $12.50 in it.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna divide like 160 by $12.50 to be like, you paid for this amount of days. That's
times 12.8 in it. How do I get this? Is jokes because we're both like STEM students, but how do I get it to like I want to see what the percentage increase was because it seems extortionate. So it's 12.8 times as much.
No, you'll just do 160 minus 12.50 over 12.50 times 100. That's percentage change
divided by 12.
This nigga's stupid, man.
This
nigga's stupid.
Bro, this is saying. Actually, no, that makes sense. This is saying it's 1,180%.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That seems so extortionate, especially after like 3 days of. Bro, I can't lie. This has nothing to do with low emissions. It's just another scheme to make money.
Yeah, they say it's a deterrent to not drive into London, but it's just them 8p's, bro. They don't care about that, man.
But isn't that a bit unfair? Because then that's going to push poorer people from driving into London.
But then
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then but it's
pretty elitist.
I suppose it's probably even cheaper to get public transport. Actually.
Oh, why do you think when I eventually get a car, why am I fucking going on public transport again? I'm not being a rat.
What if you're going into like London, like I know like Mayfair, Oxford Circus? You're trying to tell me you're driving to there?
I'll park it on the zone and walk.
Nah, bro, it makes no sense, bro. That would make no sense to drive into like London, fam, and pay parking. Parking's very expensive them sides.
Wait, but if you have an electric car, do you pay the congestion one as well or not?
Nah, I don't think you do. But the parking, you'll still have to find somewhere to park, and then maybe you have to pay.
No, that's calm. Wait, so if you have an electric car, then everything's free in terms of
going into congestion charge. Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, I assume so. If you're electric, that's the most eco-friendly you can fucking be. You get what I mean?
How much is a Tesla? Probably bare, innit?
I actually don't know. I haven't looked, fam. You know the ones where if you look, like you'll just be like
disappointed.
Do you know what it is? You probably have an idea of how much it is, yeah. Then when you Google it, you're like, I didn't realize it was more than what I thought.
How much do you think a
Tesla is?
The cheapest Tesla car is?
Yeah,
let's see how far off we are.
The cheapest, maybe like 30k.
Yeah, that's actually fair enough. The Tesla Model 3 starts at 38.9k. That's not bad. That's first hand. So second hand, I could probably get it for like, I'm not going to get it obviously, but second hand, probably get it for like, I don't know what, like 10k?
I actually don't know.
That's a guess. That's a guess pulled right out of my ass. I'm not even a car person. You literally
just minus 20k, bro. No way. I'm actually curious now. I can't lie.
Because, bro, this is going to be our future. Like, electric cars, innit?
But
yeah.
The more common they become, the more cheaper they'll be now.
True. Wait, do hybrids count? Do hybrids pay congestion charge?
I actually don't know. Now you're going above my pay grade, geezer. He's caring about my pay grade, lad.
Alright,
But
but you know,
I'm
bun
assuming
it.
they may be done. I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, but that was my week in general, man. I've just been bare annoyed because I'm praying that these man show a gesture of goodwill, man. Because if they,
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will as well.
I don't think they will.
And I feel as if right now they're being ruthless because they're trying to get every single penny that they can get.
Because niggas ain't been driving for a while.
Yeah, man. They're trying to get that furlough money back. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated, but that's basically it for my week. It's pretty boring, pretty calm.
I can't believe a man said that the date would be too much information. Like, who do you think listens to our podcast? Like, how is this?
Do you know it is, bro? You know, sometimes in life, yeah, you just need to take time.
I'll be real. If someone was able, from just knowing it was you and the date, if they were able to find out like where it happened, bro, get them on the Madden McCann case because that's amazing.
No, but wait,
you know what I'm saying?
But no. But listen, I'm just trying to cover myself because I don't know me in it, but I may have said to someone, "Hey, I was here on that day." Now they listen to this podcast. Oh,
that's the fucking
why were you there? Why were you there? Why were you there? What were you doing there? Why were you there? You get what I mean? Sometimes you just need to, you know, hedge your bets.
You know what? I'll go into my week and I'll be a bit more descriptive with mine. I don't think there's any threat. I remember when Lewis was busting the same jokes as in about you being so secretive.
Listen. Sometimes you just need to bake in it. Yeah.
Do we jokes if you actually work for MI5 and I'm unknowingly just pressuring you bare.
Then I just end up with my head on a stick.
Alright, so
no correlation, but we move.
What happened in my week? So yeah, I swing you man on Friday. That was calm. We watched football and that. I'm tired. On Saturday, Ben happened on Saturday. So basically, see how I've been doing this no nutting, yeah.
What? Well, you got it in.
No. That's how it will sound when I eventually nut in it.
I thought this nigga fucked.
Nah. So obviously, like, I've been going through like quite a bit of flat lines. So like when your mood will just go low for a bit, just out randomly in it. And it'll like last a few days or maybe a week, and then you'll come out of it. Like now I'm out of it. If you listen to last week's episode, I was in the middle of one. So then now I'm on like day 75 in it. So on the, and this is significant for what I'm gonna say. So on Saturday, yeah, I must have been in bed, and when you're in it, it's like every day you just feel like you actually need more sleep because you're just drained all the time. And then so
it's the flatline thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then like it's just kind of like there's less pleasure in your life. Like you're just like like you kind of can't be bothered for anything. So on Saturday, I've woken up and it's just the same, and I was like, CBA. Like even the football, I was like, CBA to watch the football, CBA to do anything. But something in me was like, nah, man, nah. Like I know, like you know that doing like cardio makes it feel better. Just force yourself to go. I was like, fine. So now I go in it, and then I do skipping for a bit, and I go and shoot some hoops, and this other guy.
This guy thinks he's from California.
Shoot some hoops, innit?
Man said skip outside, shoot some hoops. These niggas living the American dream.
So then like, I've gone, I'm like shooting hoops, and then three other guys come, and they're like, you're trying to play? I was like, yeah, come, let's play. So do a bit of 2-on-2 with the bros.
Scrimmage.
Come on. And then it's like it's finished now. Yeah, I'm like, alright, I'm a dip now because there's a game on. And bro, the difference in my mood was so mad. And that I could tell that I was kind of out of it. Because if you look, by the way, if anyone maybe listened to me and was like, I'm gonna try this. One banging way to get out of flatlines is high intensity cardio, because of the like basically you're forcing your brain to release hormones. Do you know what I'm saying? So I felt a lot better in it. And what was mad is like now I couldn't wait to go home and watch football. But in the morning I was like, CBA. Do you see the difference in perspective?
Do you think a part of it was being around three niggas very closely that was sweating all over you?
Bro, that sounds like your fantasy now. If you answered the way my man was salivating and licking his lips when I was telling the story, this guy looked like he's horny.
Oh god.
What's it? But jokes aside though, probably the social component of that was probably good as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So then, yeah, like, the rest of my Saturday, blessed. Like, I was in such like good spirit. I was like, yeah, I think I'm out of it now. Did my yoga, which I'm eventually going to get you to do and see what you think.
Allegedly.
Then what happened? Then on Sunday, I've gone to our god sisters, innit? And it's the first time that my mum has seen like friends at her house. Because obviously, like, cause she works in the NHS, she's like bare. Like she basically wasn't allowed to see anyone, innit? Like you know the protocol. So like she's finally seen like my god sister and her mum, and it was nice for her, innit? So then we're over there now, yeah. And two things have happened there while I'm there. So I've clocked I need to actually get jaw surgery.
Oh yeah, you messaged me about this on Sunday, innit?
Yeah.
Well, go on.
I may need to get jaw surgery, bro.
Why?
So like, some niggas will know.
About fucking time.
like some, because I've had this convo with Bear Man before, innit? Like, especially my friends. So like, and it's one of the things when I tell them, they go, "What?" But if you look at my face, that shit is asymmetrical, innit? But that isn't why I'm getting the asymmetry is a byproduct of like the problem, innit? So basically, and I think I know when it happened as well when I was younger. Now one day I was on my bunk bed just chilling, and I was jarring because you lot can't see me, so I can't really reenact it. But imagine. You know how you would rest your face on your hand and like have your, like, let's say elbow on a bed or something, or a desk. Yeah. So I must have been like that, and then I must have yawned. I kept it there, and then it just went like some mad crack. It didn't hurt or anything. It didn't hurt, but yeah, it didn't hurt. But like, since then, I'll make the noise. I can literally make the noise.
There, go.
I'll probably.
I did the sound. Go on.
Because the thing is, I've done it throughout the pod like today as well. Like it's just okay, but I get scared when I have to do it like on purpose. Okay.
Go on, dance with me, nigga. Dance with me, nigga.
Do you know why I'm scared? It's because back in the day, and this is why I'm actually having to get the surgery. Sometimes we get locked, and then I'd be stuck there, and I'd have to force it shut. That's scary, bro.
Okay,
and
maybe
that
we shouldn't do it though.
No, bro. But now it behaves now. I don't know why. But obviously, if a GP's listening, because it really hurts me, and like the pain is excruciating. Because I'm going to have to like source it up a bit so I can get it for free. Because the actual cost is like 25k.
Oh yeah, I've heard them. If you go down the angle of like you get bullied because of like the disfiguration sort of a thing, then NHS will be like, no, I've heard the NHS will bust it on the free thing. Like if you say it's like affecting your mental health, you say you get bullied in that.
I was going to go on the angle of, because like I asked my mom, she was like, just make it seem like it hurts bare and like it actually like prevents you from doing stuff. So I'm gonna just do that.
Yeah, and it's affecting like the quality of your life.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Okay. How am I bare? Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'll do it a few more times, innit? So you get. Wait. It's another one. Yeah.
Do you know what's more disgusting as well? I remember when I was living with you, you were like next to me, you would yawn next to me, and then you just hear you just hear like a, you know, do you know what it sounded like at first? It sounded like that BlackBerry screen munch notification. Hum! Oh, shit.
So what's it? Yeah? Like so that is basically, it's called, there's a temporomandibular joint in it. So what you lot are hearing when I do that, it basically comes out of the joint and it goes back in, and that's what you're hearing every time I open my mouth too loud, like too big, and it happens when I yawn or whatever. So back in the day, I would do that, and then it gets stuck at the top, and I wouldn't be able to close my mouth, but it used to be quite scary, innit?
Ew.
So I found out, like, to me, I've just got used to it, innit? Like, and in terms of like visually, I've never really, like when I was young, I used to care, but then bro, I manned up, I didn't really
You just
care
grew
about
into it, sort of a thing.
Yeah, like, I didn't really care about it. Like I was still getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. Easy, steady.
So it never bothered me in that sense. But then my mum was like, "Oh no, the pain might get worse as you get older, innit?" So I was like, "Calm." So you know, and for some reason, back in the day, I was always scared to do it, but now I'm just like, "Fine, let me just do it." So I've googled the process here, bro. I remember, I think the reason why I got put off it, I'll send it to you.
Go on.
This is something you should never do. Back in the day when I was considering it, I YouTubed the surgery. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
that's gonna
my-
put you
bro.
off, bro. That's gonna put
I'll just say like one thing that, imagine like one part of the process that's nasty. They basically saw or like drill whatever. You see like your gums at the top of your teeth and the bottom of your teeth. Yeah, yeah. They saw them in a way that basically midway through the surgery, your teeth are just free. They can move your whole teeth and jaw about. And then they eventually like, put it back together. So like the whole process is 18 months of braces first.
Oh, that's
You know, strips though. For some reason, I'm looking forward to having braces.
You could get the invisible ones as well if you really. If
Nah.
you really
I want them
ones, like.
I want them metal things.
When you're like,
yeah.
my name is Fox.
So it's 18
Nice
months
to
of that.
meet you.
You know, I asked her. I was like,
I got spit all over my microphone.
That's disgusting,
Oh
bro.
god.
God.
Go.
Because I asked my god sister because she used to have braces in it. I was like, does it affect the way you speak? She's like, no, not really. And that's like a key thing for me, innit? So then it's 18 months braces, and then you have your surgery. Then it's 4 to 6 weeks recovery, and then braces for like another 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Oh damn.
But the mad thing is, bro, you know, it will make my face symmetrical, which is weird to me because I've got used to the way my face looks.
You know the mad thing is, I was saying this earlier to you as well, bro. You're saying it'll make my face look symmetrical, nigga. This is symmetrical to me. Like,
Do you know what I'm saying? And like, so, but what scares me that okay, this is gonna sound superficial, innit?
yeah, but go on.
I like the way I look now, innit? I think I'm a pretty good looking chap.
Yeah, go on. Own it.
What the fuck's gonna happen when I'm symmetrical, bro? The hell?
Nigga
What the hell's gonna happen?
Nigga might look too normal.
No, but yeah, so then like that happened, and another thing that happened, so my sister was doing my hair, innit? And she was like, how your hair's getting unhealthy again. And I think it's this fasting shit. This
When she said unhealthy, what did she mean though?
So like I've always had like a slight problem sometimes, depending on my diet, with like hair thinning in certain places. Like Bear Man could have the problem, but so for example, with you see how your hair's low. You would never really notice it. Do you know what I'm saying? But because mine's long, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to see. So then she's gone,
You're expressive guys. You guys are creatives.
Come on,
with the hair. You're creatives.
You know, I actually love it. I can't lie. I love it. Anyway, so she's gone, you have to start, like, you have to do something else, change something, because your hair's getting, like, less healthy, innit? And then I clocked here, I was like, I think it's because I've been doing this 1 meal a day thing, and doing it while vegan. I'm not eating enough. I'm actually not eating enough, innit?
Vitamins in that.
Yeah, like, I think it's a calories thing. I think I'm not getting enough calories, so I'm trying to eat more. But it's just funny, because like, when I was there, I got 2 realizations. 1, I need to fix my bust up jaw, and 2, I need to start eating more. It's quite funny.
So you're basically just looking ugly right now. That's what life is telling you.
Basically, yeah. Like, people think...
Did you get your hair done though?
Yeah, I got it different.
Yeah,
though.
I was thinking the style's looking different still.
I lie. A little braids in it.
Yeah. Come on.
It's not visual, so you man can't see it, innit? And I don't post anywhere, so I guess you don't want to see it. But yeah.
We'll see. Ghost, active, inactive conversations.
Come on.
How the ladies like it. Dumb slags.
Do you know what? Speaking of how the ladies like it and dumb slags, let's
Oh, you want to do the love languages thing you sent me?
Oh, I was gonna say the other thing, but you know what? Let's do that first. Let's do that first, and then we'll segue into people and their high standards. So I was saying to T, shout out Saf, because she gave like me the idea. She was like, why don't you do? She sent me like a video. I think everyone's seen it. It was like on. One sec. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It was on. We Are the Hub Live. I think I've seen Bear podcast coming out of that.
Yeah, I think it's Link Up TV. They have like a studio, and then or like a sort of like YouTube like radio channel sort of thing, where they just invite bare different podcasters on, bare different content creators, and they just like have their kind of podcast on their platform. Looks kind of cool, to be fair. I've listened to a few, to be fair. So
someone sent me the thing, you know. Someone sent me the thing for us.
What thing?
Like, it was like this thing where you can apply, send snippets of your pod to get onto that.
Oh, say voila.
But then something in me was like, I don't want us to do that. But then I was gonna ask you.
No.
What do you think?
We're not big time yet.
No. But that's the point. It's like they're trying to find up and coming, emerging. I'd say talent, but this isn't talent. This is just us speaking, innit? It's not like we're sitting here trying to.
Though. Just being able to speak.
True. But yeah, so then like I was gonna see what you thought about it.
We can talk about that off air.
Okay, I thought I wanted to involve the
This nigga forgot we're recording.
But yeah, so these two people, I think it's Craig Mitch and Lynn May Talks or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know her.
I think that's her name, Lynn May Talks. They were talking about women's high standards, innit? In this current economy. So my friend Saf sent that to me, and then I kind of thought, and then we started talking about love languages. So I thought me and T could do that, like a little test. Find out what our love languages are, talk on that, and then eventually segue into that whole mess.
Okay, before you do your test, yeah, what do you think your love languages are? Actually, let's even say the 5, because I know some niggas are thinking, what's a love language? You know that man there, fam. You know that man there, fam.
Hey, these men are gone soft, man. These men are very soft. My love languages.
Where's the masculine man?
For real. And then the guys are like, oh my god, they know what their love language is. Oh my god, acts of service.
I'm just trying to get pussy still. Like that, we win by anyway. Yeah, the 5 love languages are, if I remember correctly, words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service, quality time, and physical touch. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. Whenever I ask people, because you know when you're getting to know a babe, yeah, it's bare John, yeah. You know you're getting to know a babe, yeah. Let's say it's the DMs or in person. You're having the 1-2 talks on DMs before you migrate to Snap or the phone or FaceTime, or you're ringing her for the first time. You're sending voice notes. You know how it gets. Man, them know how the thing. Man, them know how the thing set. They know how the thing set. Yeah. You know my style.
You're very weird.
You know the babe's like, oh, so like, what your love languages? You know what I mean? They're like, oh, so like, what your love languages? How do you answer that question?
Wait, do you not just tell the truth and give them your love languages, or is there like a manipulative way to do it that I'm unaware of?
No, how'd you answer the question?
I'd usually go,
what do you think your love languages are?
I think one of the, I can't remember, but I know one of them is definitely quality time. So wait, what was it? It's not, I know acts of service. No, gifts isn't one.
Nah, gifts is one.
No, I'm saying for me.
Is one?
No, isn't one. Gifts isn't one.
You don't strike me as that sort of guy.
I think it, and physical touch surprisingly isn't one for me. Apparently, I thought it would be in it, freaky nigga, but apparently not. That test went, nah, bro, you're playing.
Wait. Say that again. I missed that. Sorry.
I thought, like the first time I did it, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get physical touch, man's a freak and that. And then he went, nah, bro, that's one of the lowest ones. You plain nigga. You plain marmalade nigga.
You know, niggas being niggas, yeah. You know the standard nigga. They'll just say, physical touch.
Yeah, physical touch.
Physical touch. Let me touch you. Let me hold that breast. Let me hold that back. Yeah?
Nigga, just good. I just need a minute or something, man.
That sounded too personal, like. Nah, but you know niggas will just say, actually, I think as if people just say this in German. They just say quality time with physical touch. Nah, nigga, you just want to fuck, man. You just want to fuck.
No, I will 100%.
You just want to fuck, man. And you want to use this lovey schmovey stuff as a smoke screen. Guy here, man.
I think if I had to guess, I think quality time, possibly acts of service. What's the other 2 or 3?
Physical touch, words of affirmation.
Bunny. Mine's gonna be quality time and words of affirmation. That's probably mine.
Yeah.
Which was
you strike me as a words of affirmation guy.
Because I'm definitely a words person and I like spending time with people. So go on. How about you?
Mine's probably acts of service and quality time. Can't lie.
What is acts of service again? Is that when someone does stuff for you?
Yeah.
What, like cook and clean? tuned into the Uncle podcast. I just burped. You man knew. Because don't lie, that would actually be acts of service for you, like.
He's
Are you good? Are you good, bro?
Hey,
It's that jab.
no. That would be classified as an act of service, yes. But that's not what I'm there for.
That's the biggest lie I've heard in my life.
Look at this defamation of character. You know this episode, I feel as if my character's just going to be defamed. But that's alright. That's right, because I'm here for the men. Certain men aren't on this podcast.
Oh shit, wait, bro, one sec. My phone's about to die.
Are you going to run the test?
Wait, carry on, innit? I'm just going to get my charger.
So
that's how I'm going to do I'm going to do the test on it.
Yeah, so basically me and Fanuel thought that it'd be a good idea.
Wait.
Hopefully the test isn't
Please,
too
I could do
long.
it on my laptop.
Hopefully the test isn't too long. But we thought
Sec,
that we
I
could...
can't hear you.
Nah, it's calm.
I know you guys are
speaking
just
to people.
amazed by
Shut
our
up, man.
professionalism, especially mine. Sorry,
Shut
guys.
up, man.
Bro, I just see you shouting on my screen, but I can't.
Shut
I
up,
can't hear
man.
you. What happened?
Oh, bro, I'm trying to talk and do a filler, and you're saying, guys,
Oh,
you
my
can't
bad.
hear me.
I can hear you.
Hi. Shut up.
Go on, bro.
Fucking nigga, man.
I love the sound of it. Go on.
Nah, I was basically saying that, obviously, so we've said what we think our 5 love languages are, innit? Obviously, that might be a bit biased just to make us sound a bit more woke than we want to be or something. But we said it'll be a good idea to actually run the test right now live, so you guys can actually hear what the questions are. People that know us, maybe they'll disagree, agree. Do you get what I mean? And then you could probably run it yourself and know what your love languages are, sort of a vibe. We'll probably put in the link so you guys can do it.
Calm.
Send me
Should
the
we do
link
like
because I actually don't have it.
Calm. Should we do there's a quick test one. Shall we do that one?
Do one that's not more than like 5 minutes because I don't want people getting bored just listening.
No, this one's like 10 questions, so it's quite quick.
Ooh, yeah, run that.
But I just hope it's the same level of accuracy. One sec. It's funny, you was talking about phone calls and that, yeah. What's the longest phone call you've had with a girl in the motion stage? Because I've got one, like, if you thinking back in it, I've got a ridiculous time. Now, I think, why the hell was I not investing that in other things? Why the hell was I do this talk for that? You
know there was there when you're in the talking space, you're thinking, this babe I be the one.
No, for real. Do you know, I, especially back in like secondary school, like being on the phone for that long, like to the longest girls in school, that was currency.
Yeah. And
that was currency.
I don't know about you, yeah. But when you sometimes, if you're on the phone for, obviously not now, man's a big man. But you know that was when you're like secondary school, you're on the phone to a babe for bad look, you just screenshot it, so niggas know.
Did a man do it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was matching it work for this long. I was like, this long, yeah. That's what I'm on. Well, obviously, I can't be doing that now, man. Big man here.
Yeah, so what is it then? What's the longest?
And
I'm hoping it's near mine, so then I don't seem moist.
Maybe something like 8 hours, 7 hours, something like
Oh,
that.
calm. That's the same as mine. Yeah, bless.
But then you know the ones there where it's like, I don't know, maybe you're on the phone, but you're doing your own thing. You know when you're comfy with the babe. You know when you're comfy with the babe. And then it's like 7, 8 hours, yeah. And there's one of them ones, I don't know, let's say you're on P4, she's, I don't know, watching one Zara haul on YouTube. You know the vibes there, you know, like that, fam. She's watching a haul on YouTube, you're just bagging people, but like you're still in each other's company, sort of a thing. And even when it's just silence, it's still filling, even though it's silence.
We sound like you're in love. That's it.
Whoa, chill.
It was 8 hours. It was 8. It was like even the silence.
Nah. Man's unruly. Man's unruly these days. Man's unruly these times.
Alright. Have you got it up?
Send me the link, innit?
I did. It's on the AOF podcast.
Ooh.
GC. I changed jokes. Hey, how can Shane go, yo, I'm dying. I'm watching Robbie's live stream. He bent over, his arse crack was showing. Low, I'm dying.
That's disgusting.
That's hilarious. Alright. I'm gonna get it up as well. And then we'll say the questions. Do you want to do like one question each? We'll say the question and then say the options, innit?
Oh yeah, calm. I've just got up now.
But then
5 love languages quiz, quick test.
That's a 3-5, bro. Where's the 3? You were missing butter.
3-5.
Oh,
free
it's
as in FREE. Look at you're an addict.
I said 3-5.
Yeah, you're having withdrawal symptoms, my nigga.
That's it. So what's it? We'll read it. Read the options. No, scroll down. So like.
Oh, I feel most loved when is that the first
so
one?
Then,
Calm.
Yeah, so then we'll read the options, but don't say what you pick, and then I won't say what I pick. We'll just pick it. Do you get me? Bro, you was lagging.
So wait, because
we'll read it.
What if I want to fact check? What if I want to fact check something that you put down? So in case you're trying to in case you're trying to skew it to get a certain love language.
Okay, no, you know what? Fair enough then. Because the reason I was saying let's not was so come then. Let's do it. Let's do it like that. Then we'll say it out loud. So I'll read the first one. Then we'll just do one each in it.
Oh yeah. Do your thing.
I feel most loved when. So first one, someone embraces me in a hug, holds my hand, or gently caresses my skin. Pause.
That's your thing, like. That's your thing. That's your thing.
Others take the time to listen to me and understand my feelings. 3, my loved ones help me out with chores and projects. 4, someone affirms how special I am to them through loving words, e.g., you mean so much to me. Or 5, someone was thinking about me and surprised me with a gift. Can't lie, for me, I feel like
someone embraces me in a hug, love.
Oh no!
Well, go on,
okay, cool. I clicked it and then it went to it, but it's calm. I can get it back. I'm thinking I'm either others take the time to listen to me and understand my feelings, or someone affirms how special I am to them through loving words. I'm one of them
that's
too.
very cute.
I'm trying to think which one I prefer. Someone
surprises me with a gift. Others take time to listen.
Nah, okay, I think it's words. Oh, I keep going next. Okay, I'm gonna pick someone affirms how special I am to them through loving words.
I picked
my loved ones help me out with chores and projects.
I was actually gonna say others take time to listen to me and understand my feelings.
So now who's the person trying to skew it to get a different language, bro? You want her cleaning the yard with them. You see them. What's them things that they have back home? Them they're like little trees that they use to brush.
I know
the
what you're
floors.
talking. I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
You might have them as well, I swear. Bro, that's the love language you want to see. You love it when you see her doing that, innit?
Getting down and dirty.
Wait, so what's yours? Is yours others take the time to listen to me and understand my feelings?
Yeah.
Hello, simp.
Says you.
Alright, come. So, press it then. And then
yeah, I did.
Go on.
My ideal birthday present would be receiving a meaningful gift that shows someone cares enough to know exactly what I like. Anything, as long as I get the full attention of those I love and spend a day in their company. A homemade birthday cake and a carefree day where I get to do all the things I usually can't. A fun night out dancing or an intimate night in with someone special, e.g. a massage or sex. Nice.
Hey, the nigga that wrote this is starving.
Stop.
or sex would be nice. Yeah.
You know, you didn't even say a massage at night in. Nigga just said sex.
Or sex.
I want sex now, mum.
Whoa. I said, mum, yo, you good?
Biscuit vibes.
Hey, yo, go on. And then go on.
A video, audio recording or personally written card which describes why I mean so much to them. What's the hard one?
Isn't it? I think I'm torn between two. I'm torn between the second one. Anything as long as I get the full attention. Anything as long as I get the full attention of those I love and spend the day in their company, or the one where I get some sex. That sounds pretty decent. Can't lie. That's not pretty decent.
But you can have sex any day.
That's true. I think. Do you know
that
what?
birthday pussy be different, man. That birthday pussy be extra splat.
Have you seen the things where it's like 7 years in a row, and the guy's birthday gift is pussy again?
Hey, I wouldn't complain.
Alright. I think mine's gonna be the spend the day in their company and attention of those I love. What are you thinking?
I'm just reading it again. Receiving a
niggas trying hard as possible not to pick massage or sex with you guys.
But my men impulses, they're bringing me back. Receiving a meaningful gift that shows someone enough that shows someone cares enough to know exactly what you like. Anything as long as I get the full attention. A homemade birthday cake, a fun night out dancing, or an intimate with someone special, a video recorded, personally written.
What are you thinking?
I'd say I tell you what. Give me the fun night out with someone or intimate.
What did I say, bro? What did I say? I must said, I tell you what, like it's a surprise.
Good.
And when someone says that you're about to get a crack, I tell you what, you're about to get a banging deal.
Third question. Go.
When someone special to you is emotional and going through something difficult, your first instinct is to... This is jokes because of our conversation on Friday. When someone's emotional. Remember?
Me not gonna talk on podcast. Me not talk on podcast.
Nah, that's not funny. When someone special to you is emotional and going through something difficult, your first instinct is to A, to tell them how strong they are as a person and remind them of all their wonderful qualities. B, sit down with them and ask them all about the problem to offer a listening ear and loving heart. C, to buy them something special that you know will cheer them up. That's women of this modern era, innit? Birkin me for Anna. That's for later.
Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No boy, oh boy.
D, offer to take them out to do something fun that will get their minds off things. And E, to offer them a big warm hug and be a shoulder to cry on. I'm torn between the first two because I'm a motivational guy, I can't lie. So A smells of me, to tell them how strong they are as a person.
And B,
remind them of all their...
sit down with them, ask them about the problem. That's the only way you're solving the problem. All the other stuff is just you're just throwing smoke. You're throwing smoke around the issue. The person's still there.
And listening ear. You know, and I agree with that. I think it's out of the first two. What do I do? You know what? You're right. I think it is B. Tell them how strong they are. Because if they're going through something, you say, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's B.
I clicked on it still. Was it me now?
You're gone.
After a hard day of work, I look forward to going for a walk or spending interrupted time with someone important to me. Someone showing me how much they care by cooking a homemade meal or running me a nice bath. Oh, God. I need that
Domestication. Domestication. God.
You know, even when I read that, I said, God, that's a bit of me, man. Sharing all the things that happened to me that day and hearing words of acceptance and support. Now you need that one as well still. Now you need that one as well. You know those you've had a long day at work, yeah, you just want to vent to your babe or something. And she's just like,
oh, what happened?
Yeah, you know, she's even stroking your head while she's doing it.
True.
Nigga, I need to leave the game, man. Nigga, I need to leave the game, man. This game ain't built for guys like me, man. I'm not a savage. I'm not a fox in the box, man. I'm not a savage.
Nigga was lying. Nigga said that last episode he was lying.
Cups in the rose. Bitches for my alpha.
Oh my God, bro. Go on.
Snuggling or cuddling and feeling the warmth of another person. An unexpected gift, a box of goodies, flowers, or a book I've had my eye on for a while.
Yeah, that is, yeah, nah. If I come home tired and someone gives me a book, I'm saying, bro, what the fuck?
You know, I'll
Bake
smash
off.
the book around their face.
Look at that,
man.
bake off, man.
Even the second to last one. You know, sometimes when you just finish work, yeah, and you're just bare tired. Like you, I don't know about you, yeah, but when I finish work, yeah, I want like an hour or two to myself. Like I don't want to talk to anyone. Like I don't want to talk to anyone. Like I always used to feel whenever my parents used to come home after work, yeah, I always used to be like, why are you in like such a bad mood? Like why don't you want to talk to me? Do you get what I mean?
And I understand.
But now I actually understand. Like you just want 1 or 2 hours to yourself just to be like.
No, I hear
You
that.
get me?
I actually hear that.
I hear that. But I'm probably number 2. Homemade meal or nice bar. That would be 2 or 3, but I'm more 2.
I think I'm free. I can't lie. I think I'm free. I was reading one. I was like, I don't know about that one.
Don't have the energy for that from after work.
Yeah, well, I think free. Sharing all the things that happened to me that day and hearing words of acceptance. That sounds like a bit of me. I can't lie. Calm.
You done your
We're
thing?
midway through, guys. Yeah. It's me in it.
Yeah.
So nothing says I love you more than A, a loving act or helping hand. B, offering your undivided attention to someone. C, a thoughtful gift. D, being complimented, having one's efforts acknowledged or hearing I love you. Or E, feeling someone else embrace you or give you affection. Can't lie, the niggas that are just picking embrace and hugs all the time, them niggas are horny, I can't lie. When there's all this other stuff on the table.
Bro, how I see...
No, I'm joking.
No, I'm with you, because how I see them things, yeah? Bro, it's so easy for someone...
But that's us, though. That's us in our love language. But other man, that's their thing, innit?
Nah, I hear you. But I've always been skeptical of people that say, like, physical touch or quality time. Because then I think to myself, yeah, alright, cool. Like, it's much more... No, words of affirmation, sorry. Because I feel as if it's much easier saying something than actually showing it through your actions. Like, words are cheap. Actions is you showing off. Actually, well, it's a bit subjective, but I feel as if actions is what kind of actually shows someone's character.
Wait, so are you saying you're skeptical of people that put words of affirmations at their top?
Yeah, man, they should be careful, man.
Careful of what?
Don't get lost in their lies. Don't get lost in their lies.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Don't
But
get
then,
lost in their lies.
But there are men them that can sleep and cuddle their girl so tenderly and everything after just cheating on them like 2 hours ago.
You raise a fair point. I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe we'll go into this more when we finish.
Oh yeah.
Where do you think this stuff stems from? Like, why do we like these ones? These specific love languages? Is it the way that we were handled as children that we're more receptive to? Do you know what I'm saying? Should
we go into it later? Should we go into it?
Yeah.
We'll go into it later. Let's finish this.
So I'll just say it again. Nothing says I love you more than A, a loving act or helping hand. B, offering your undivided attention to someone. C, a thoughtful gift. D, being complimented, having one's efforts acknowledged or hearing I love you. E, feeling someone else embrace you or give you affection. You know, there's some niggas that I think will be listening in and who have never done this before and will want to do it now. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because let's be real. Most girls have done this already. Do you get me?
they know, bro, they know the distribution of their body chemistry for all the 5 love languages. Like, if you were to ask a babe, yeah, and what's your love language, she'll be like, it's not actually one love language, it's more like 5, but I'm like 50% words of affirmation, 20% gifts, 5%
right.
You know girls like that, that want feng shui and all that sort of stuff, man. They love this sort of stuff.
Well, the amount of time you just bang the word feng shui just to sprinkle it, faces of it just.
You know, sometimes when you use long words, innit, people just think, he knows what he's talking about.
What's it?
Anyway,
what's yours?
I would go to.
I'm thinking B.
Yeah, I was between.
But I do like hearing when someone says I love you. So I'm thinking. Something says I love you more than. I'm trying to think. Offering. Now you know what? I hear the words a cheap thing. I think offering your undivided attention to someone because you
That's what I
feel
was
that
thinking
shit.
as well, yeah.
Like you feel it. Like you know when you're talking, you can just feel someone's 100% like just
Yeah.
engaged into. I like that. So that's gonna be my answer.
Yeah, I'm going with that as well. I can't lie.
Alright, go
I
on.
just think words are cheap, bro. I just think words are cheap. But that's just
No,
me.
it's
That's
no,
just
no.
me.
But I agree. It's very easy. Like it's.
We'll go into it a bit later, innit?
Yeah. Go on.
To help inspire confidence in another person, do you give them a tool, a mullet, or
Amulet. I said a mullet. Like I'm gonna give them what the what's it long back and sides. I said, here you go. Here's the confidence.
Do you give them a tool, amulet? God. Fanuel, you know when I even saw this first option,
Yeah, you was that one.
and
No.
I saw this and I said, oh fuck.
Bro, wait. Do you know play RuneScape? It was in RuneScape.
I didn't play
Amulet.
Skip. I'll be real.
Amulet, something like this. Obviously, you guys can't see it, but like this. This would be an amulet.
Like a chain of a pendant.
Or, no, as in like the thing on it.
Oh, okay.
At the end. Yeah. Amulet.
Okay,
Go
so
on.
give them a tool, amulet, or sacred object that will help them. Provide an outlet for them. Listen to their concerns. Show them how something is done and teach them how to improve. Give them a pat on the back, a motivational arm rub stating you can do it. Tell them you believe them and trust in their abilities.
But a lot of these sound the same.
Small.
I'm not gonna give them a tool or amulet.
Yeah, that's just fucking stupid. I thought you would do that, to be fair. Will your spirit actually you shit?
I actually hear that, but like,
Oh, sorry, guys.
funny thing is, I have actually done that, but it wasn't. I was just giving it to give it to them. It wasn't to inspire.
So you've done it,
but I guess.
Yeah,
but,
you gotta click that one, G.
Nah, but that's not my go-to. Like the ones that I gotta click that one. G. I have to clock in that I'm now a spirituality done.
That's you, man. That's your brand.
Provide an outlet for them. That kind of sounds like me. Provide an outlet for them and listen to them. Bro, you know this is jokes here. Like all of these, you see the options that we pick, they sound hella attentive, innit? So people are gonna think we do with this stuff. Don't be Don't be mistaken, innit? By the people listening.
Do you get what I mean? Because if I'm with my babe, I'm saying, show me your breast. That's how I'm putting confidence in you. Show me your breast.
I'm putting confidence in you. I've nicknamed my dick Confidence.
But if my cock is called Confidence, I mean confident lad.
You know what's true? With all of this, like kind of feminine, tests and all these words, we have to sometimes sprinkle in some masculine jokes.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
We can't get lost in this noise, in this woke noise. Anyway, let's do this. Let's finish this up.
Provide an outlet for them.
Show them how something is done. Teach them how to improve. I feel as if that one, show them how something is done and teach them how to improve. That's like, it depends on what it is. Like if
it depends if it's something that I know how to do.
Yeah, like if I'm an expert in it, then I can show you how to do it. But I feel as if that's too specific. Give them a pat on the back, motivational arm rub. You can do it.
That actually seems pretty decent though. Like, because I think the way it sounds is like jokey, but imagine someone's like rubbing your arm. It's like, no, you've got this. Do you get what I'm saying? To inspire confidence. No, you know what? I can't lie. I think I'm going to do that fourth one. That's probably why I was trying to back for it.
The pat on the back one.
Give them a pat on the back
Yeah.
and a motivational arm rub stating you can do it. Emphasis on the motivational words. Like if it just said, go on.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I thought you were going to be more of a number 5 guy, you know?
That is me too. Tell them you believe in them and trust in their abilities. That is... Okay, out of 4 and 5, which one seems more motivational wordsy? It's 5, isn't it? Because saying tell them you believe in them. Yeah. Nah, that is me, bro. You're right.
What? That's 5 or 4?
5. That's literally what I did to someone recently. Like I was.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I jumped over. Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes, that's mine then. No, shout, that's mine.
I might go 4 still. I might go 4. Yeah, I'll go 4.
Alright, calm. Only 3 left. When I was a child, I felt closest to my parents or siblings when A, they spoke to me and we did something fun together. B, they did things for me because they knew I'd enjoy them. C, they caringly touched or physically helped me. Or held me, sorry.
Whoa! Whoa,
D.
pedo!
But see, this question low-key funnily addresses what we were talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? D, they verbally expressed how important I was to them and how much I meant to them. E, they gave me something that they knew I would like.
I think number 2 for me.
I think I'm 1 or 4.
Purely because I'm the youngest and that's more time what they did.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Which I meant to them. Actually, no, you know what? I think for this one, I think it might be, I used to love getting stuff. Like little toys and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they gave me something that they knew I would like. I think I'm that one still.
Question 8, nearly there, guys. What qualities and behaviours do you value the most in other people? Affectionate personality and warmth, conversations and closeness, thoughtful presence and gifts, helpfulness and caringness, praise, positivity, encouragement.
I think I know mine already.
Number 2?
Yeah, I think I'm 2. Pressed it by mistake. What do I think yours is? I think the helpfulness and caringness, probably. Because I don't think it's the affectionate personality and warmth.
Nah.
I don't really think it's the thoughtful presence and gifts.
Nah.
I think it's out of 2, 4, and 5, but I don't think it's 5.
Nah, it's not 5. I think it's between 2 and 4, you know.
Gone.
Helpfulness and caringness. Conversations and closeness. Praise and...
Because you seem like the kind of guy that could get kind of annoyed with just too much conversation.
Yeah, I do sometimes, small.
Like it might be a point where, I beg you shut up.
Sometimes you need to chime out, innit?
Exactly. And even when it says closeness, I feel like sometimes you're the type, you want your space.
Yeah, I'll go 4.
Whereas me, like, if it's with the right person, bro, I can spend like fucking 20 hours with them and not get annoyed. That's why I feel like you're more 4. Alright. Wait, is my one?
Yeah.
Alright. If you were to tell your... Okay, so guys, after this is one more. If you were to tell your partner one thing, what would it be? Eye contact lets me know what you really... What? Oh, so A, eye contact lets me know that you really care. B, your actions speak louder than words to me. C, I feel the most loved when you tell me I'm appreciated. D, when you hold my hand, it's the best part of my day. But what waste, man? Is that a lie?
You know, I was about to say wet, but then I was like... But I was thinking if someone says, that's me, I was a bit fair enough, that's your thing.
I said, bro, I can't lie. It's the best part of your day. Bro, what else are you doing in your day?
Get your peas up, nigga. Get your peas up, you know, pussy.
You know, it's like we both laugh. It's
wet.
You know, just someone heard that and they were like,
that's a bit of me.
So, and then E, I appreciate it when you take the time to buy me thoughtful presents.
I'm 2, innit? Because I literally said that earlier.
Yeah, you did. You did say that. If you were to tell your partner one thing, what would it be? I don't think it's the eye contact, your actions. I think it might be 2 for me as well. I feel the most love when you told me. I do like words though. Nah, I can't lie. It might have to be 3 still. Even though I should be a number 2 done, I love when people stroke my ego and shit and say that they appreciate me and stuff. I can't lie. So I think it's 3 for me still. I feel the most loved when you tell me I'm appreciated. Alright, last one.
When I'm feeling down, I carry little...
I said down. Is that...
This person that made this is obviously a fucking idiot.
Bro, they're actually man.
Oh god, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
I didn't say it there.
You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
I didn't say it so you can't guess what.
You're a bad guy.
I was gonna say they're an idiot. They're an idiot. They're an idiot. That's what I was gonna say. They're an idiot.
All right. I'll let you for that one, mate. I'll let you. You chicken bastard. You chicken bastard. When I'm feeling it down, I carry little gifts with me for sentimental value that cheer me up. The many little things someone does for me makes all the difference. Talking things through with others clears up my head. I just want to be held or embraced. I read old letters / notes or repeat daily affirmations to boost my mood.
See, if this means so that if this is basically talking, I'm in a relationship, innit? In this context, I can't lie. Sometimes when you're feeling down, I just want to be. I want to be hugged or something. There's not like a. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put that down. That's your thing. Embrace it.
I think I might be because at first I thought maybe talking. I was thinking,
is the best part of your day, innit? When you're feeling down, you're being embraced. Like, don't watch that. It's calm. They'll get you. If they don't get you in the last question, they'll get you in this one. You can dive and Scooby it.
You know, because I was thinking, like, at first I was going to put 3 in it. Talking things through with others clears up my head. But sometimes there's just something that I embrace. It literally releases hormones that decrease your stress. Nah, I think I'm going to put it. I just want to be held or embraced.
Yeah, own it, bro. Own it.
No. Okay, calm. What?
I'm going talking things through with others clears up my head.
Oh, this is shit.
What is it? Don't tell me it doesn't even give you a love language.
It just tells you
What does it tell you?
It tells you your top one.
Oh, that's fucking.
I thought it would tell us all of them.
And give you like a fucking thingy.
Yeah, as in I thought it would just rank them.
I'm not putting in my email. See you later.
Yeah, press there's a what's it? Skips that.
What did you get?
Well, I guessed, innit? Words of affirmation.
I got acts of service.
So we're pretty accurate.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're not being biased or anything. But
do you know what? We might as well read it, innit? So like the thing underneath. So I'll go first. So words of affirmation. For you, the right words at the right moment can lift your spirit and fill you with love. Words matter to you, and you thrive the most when your loved ones regularly express to you how important you are to them. You feel the most appreciated when your loved ones openly communicate with you how beautiful, kind, talented, strong, or capable you are. You love it when your loved ones acknowledge when you've done something special for them by saying thank you or I really appreciate that. Likely, you often express your love through compliments and acknowledgements because that's the way you want to be loved. A compliment when you're feeling doubtful can boost your self-confidence immensely. Let your loved ones know about this, blah, blah. So 5 ways to include words of affirmations in your life. Let your loved ones know about your love language so that they know how to love you best. Never underestimate how powerful a simple I love you can be. Most of us don't express it enough to those we love. Notice all the strengths of your loved one and point them out to often show that you notice them. You can never give enough compliments. It feels good to express your love and boost another's morale. And write your loved one a poem, note, or letter that expresses how important they are to you. It will be a gift they cherish forever. Go on.
That's nice. Acts of service for you.
Get down on your all fours and clean the yard, innit? Get to scrubbing.
For you, actions speak louder than words. In relationships, you thrive the most when your loved one does special things for you, often and sometimes unexpectedly to you. Though to you, words and affirmations come easily, but acts of service, to you, words and gifts come easily, but acts of service take planning, time, effort, and energy, and show that someone cares. You feel the most love when someone does a small gesture for you, like. You feel the most love when someone does a small gesture for you, like washing the dishes, cooking.
Bro, I wasn't joking, man.
Moving the Lord or cleaning the house.
I said get on your full fours and start scrubbing.
I'm not a misogynist.
Bro, this is you.
Guys, I'm not
embrace
a misogynist.
It, bro. Just embrace it.
These simple actions communicate to you that your loved one is thinking about you, paying attention to your needs. Likely you do unexpected things for your loved ones because this is how you like to receive love the most.
No, that is nah.
You see? I give and I take. Remember that your partner's love language is not necessarily the same as yours. You feel most upset when someone breaks a promise or is lazy because it creates extra work for you, and it communicates that person doesn't care about your feelings. 5 ways to include acts of service in your life. Let loved ones know. Alright, cool. Listen carefully to a person's pet peeves and carry them out, e.g. removing hair from the shower drain, cleaning the garage, or weeding. Both you and your loved ones will benefit from such thoughtful acts. Offer to give someone you love a massage after a hard day's work. It feels good to express your love. Spend the day helping your loved one complete a project they've been looking to finish. Take care of a loved one's chores for the day while they can sit back and relax.
That's never happening. That's never
Defamation of character is absolutely on the agenda is on the cards this absolute episode.
What have I done? I've changed. Oh, never mind. It's gone. I did something on Zoom. Never mind. So yeah, those are our love languages. I feel like we relatively knew like what they'd be in it.
Yeah. Like, I know, man.
Yeah. I thought it'd give us more, but that's calm. But to be fair, we only did 10 questions.
Yeah, true.
I feel like the actual ones maybe like 20 or 30 or 40.
Yeah, you gotta do quite a few questions. Like, you know that personality test that people always do. You know that one.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
The segment later on kind of actually talks down on personality tests and how they actually can be how they can be quite destructive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's like horoscopes or whatever. When you properly identify with something, you don't think you can change. Do you know what I'm saying? You see when people always go like, oh, that's just what I'm like. They don't realize they've limited themselves to that by saying, oh, that's just me. That's what I'm like.
You're giving an excuse for like your irrational behavior sort of a vibe.
Exactly, which means it'll never change. But anyway, I'll leave that for the end of it.
I like that.
So,
you wanted to.
So speaking of, go on.
You wanted to get into. I know.
Go
You're trying to skip a couple of things because you're a fucking fat bastard. But you asked them, where do you think that the love languages stem from? Like where do you think yours stem from?
See,
or where do you think people's stem from?
I think it's definitely childhood. Like,
yeah.
Because I was even thinking, like, why do I like words of affirmations in it? And then I remember, like my mum used to say "I love you" bare to me as a kid, innit? Even now, like we'll say it bare times a day, and I've clocked that it's got me used to like showing affection and taking affection in the form of words. Do you get me? And then even with my family, I'm not like touchy like that. Whereas I feel like, do you remember? I remember there was I think is your family like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing. Are you guys like especially touchy? I feel like you, because you are.
Am I?
Well, do you remember I like Leggett and that, and like no, all of the years that we lived in, us when I've always said you're quite touchy.
I don't think I'm
like
touchy.
When you laugh, when you like
do you mean
because when it's such a natural thing.
When you say touchy, do you mean touchy as in like, don't touch me, or touch me, or touchy as in like I touch people a lot?
That.
Oh yeah. Then I am. Yeah.
So then that's what I was gonna ask. Is your family like that as well? Is it a very like in that sense touchy family? Now, do you man hug bear and that?
Nah, but my mum's bare touchy. But then I get a lot of them sort of traits from my mum. Do you get what I mean?
There you go. Yeah. Like so then like me and my mum aren't like touched like that. But we're very like verbal. Yeah. Which makes sense. Yeah. So that's watered down into me having. Yeah. And I think if I remember correctly, when we was at uni, you used to always get care packages in it, acts of service.
Yeah, no, I'll clean that with my chest.
If you saw a man's lazy, a man had to process, am I getting sent for?
Nah, certain man been trying to draw me out this episode, but we good. We like that. I'm
trying to think, trying to think, where do you think acts of service stem from?
I think it probably stems from the relationship with my mum.
Like, did she used to give you a lot of stuff?
I think just the relationship
or just do stuff for you
with my siblings and my mum in general, like. It was like, because I'm the youngest in it, so it's always kind of a thing where it's like my older siblings would, in a sense, which I love them for, would kind of like not forgive, not like give up happiness, but like they'll make their life a little bit harder to make like the youngest siblings' life a bit easier. Do you get what I mean?
No, that's cute.
So and then obviously like my mum as well. It's like because I'm the youngest, it's just kind of a thing where it's like make sure the youngest one's like always okay and happy. Do you get what I mean? So I feel as if maybe that sort of like acts of service and doing things just to make my life easier has kind of been the way people have shown me love more time, like family in general. So maybe that's just why I love it more. But then I saw someone say that people say that your love language is what you were like deprived of as a child. I think it could work both ways, but I feel as if it's more what you got as a child, so you know what you like.
Because another one of mine was quality time, and I was an only child, so I spent a lot of time by myself.
Yeah,
like a lot of time.
Sure.
So that would make sense. Because it wouldn't make sense for me to have quality time when I'm spending bare time by myself.
Yeah.
Like, so someone could argue that maybe I was deprived of that in a sense.
Sure, I hear that.
I'm trying to think.
It's interesting.
Also, I wonder if, like, so obviously your parents matter, but do you think your siblings have the same as you? Or do you think theirs is different, if you had to guess?
Nah, I reckon they're different still.
Do you think you could guess them or not? You don't have to say, like, names or genders, but just say, like, what you think a certain sibling's love language is, and then say why you think it's that.
I don't think I could, you know.
I'm on shit, brother, man.
Bro, that's what happens when you're the youngest, fam. You don't care about anyone else's happiness except from yours. Literally, fam. It was only when I started getting older, I was like, fucking hell, like, bro, like, being the youngest, bro, you're a little bit of a spoiled brat, fam. Small.
Wait, have you ever been with someone that had contrasting love languages? I've only really properly been with someone that had the same as me.
Not that. Nothing that like rings a bell. Do you get what I mean? Like, no one that's been contrasting. Like, obviously it's nice to be like contrast a bit, but when you're like the opposite, complete opposites, in it, that's a bit brazy. I don't know that I can't think of now.
I feel like we can just finish that, innit? Love language stuff.
Yeah. We can run that. It's interesting. But yeah, obviously, we'll put the link in the description. It's interesting. That love language is shit still.
So speaking of acts of service and people doing things for other genders and stuff.
You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
So, like, as I was saying before, my friend Saf sent me this a post that was taken from, what's it called? Is it The Hub or something? The Hub? This thing on Link Up TV, and they like do podcasts.
Yeah. We spoke about it like 20 minutes ago. I heard it, bro.
You hear it again?
Bro, do you know what it is? Bro, I've known you for so long that when it happens, I'm just used to it. Yeah, I'm just used to it.
Alright, so now people listening, now these men have probably heard the click bare times, maybe thought it was interference. Now you know it's a new AOF drinking game. Every time you hear me click my jaw,
back a shot. You gotta back a shot. Something unruly. So
yeah, the like this hard podcast thing. So as I was saying before, they just said, like, should I even play it? Because it's not too long.
Nah, because there was like 4 different clips, I swear, or something like that.
Alright,
what made you think? Oh, you can play it if you want. I'm not really too fast.
Because I don't think
we're getting done for copyright, right? Yeah.
Yeah, word.
But do you know what it is? I feel even after you play it, I feel people will understand, or they'll get it. Just the theme of right now in this society, you know, women are, you know, I wouldn't say they're demanding a lot, but it seems they seem to be demanding a lot too early. In my humble opinion. Like, who am I?
I'm actually looking for fathers and not boyfriends.
Oh, wait.
And girls, don't you have no shame about your demanding strangers? Like, one of my boys, he showed me some text messages. Oh, you see these shoes? Like, can you get them for me? And this weave, this blah blah. And I'm like, who raised you? Don't you have no shame to be asking man that you don't know for things? You're looking for a father.
But you know what I don't like?
Looking for a dad, not a boyfriend, a dad.
No, but it ain't just a dad, because some of them want to pipe these guys, and they're gonna pipe their dad. So like, they're not looking at it like that. They still want I get what you're saying,
You're a
but
hater.
they're still figuring out the guys they.
And you know what? And
on my
girls,
boys.
don't you have no shame about your demanding strangers? Like, one of my boys, he showed me some
Next
text
clip.
messages. Oh, you see these shoes, like,
Is it
can you get them
repeating?
for me?
Yeah,
And this
it's
weave,
repeating.
this blood age are actually looking for fathers and not boyfriends. Now, the reason why I say this is because the entitlement, the financial entitlement online and the conversations I'm starting to hear it's a bit sickening. I understand if you want your man to treat you to some nice dates, yeah. I understand if you want the occasional gift. But this comes off of the back of a video. I think Nella Rose, she has Girl Chat. I don't know what it's exactly called. But one of her friends on there was saying, what cringes me out is when you tell your significant other that you're hungry and the person doesn't send you money. Like, why should someone have to send you money? Do you not have a job to feed your own damn mouth?
First of all, can we be clear? Because I saw it. Yeah, was she saying it in jest or was she being serious?
Even if she was saying it in jest, there's a tone. Are actually looking. There's a tone to this, like, current scene where there's so much expectations placed on men to finance entire lifestyles of women, and I'm just like, and we're wondering why men are under such pressure to do the things that they're doing.
I agree with you. I like
Oh
this.
wow.
Listen, we've gone from being ops to teammates. I like this.
But you know what it is? This is how I
We're
see
like
it.
Foden and Raheem.
We've listened
That
to her
end of
now.
the ruler where it's princess syndrome, or the
wait, no,
complete other end of the ruler where women sadly grew up with no fathers and now they're looking for fathers, but they think it's boyfriends. Darling, get yourself a job, empower yourself, and if you get a nice boyfriend, let him treat you when he wants to treat you. But all of this, if he don't do that, if he don't buy this, if he don't, like, come on, man.
But you know why they're doing it as well.
Why?
Not just all of that, because it's like,
Who do you think you are to be demanding all these things from men?
first of all, it's laziness.
That end of the ruler
it's done.
where
Yeah, calm. So, yeah, Fanuel, what do you think about that? Interesting.
If you're a nigga and you heard that and you was like, yeah, that's true, man. Asking too much. Go for a cheaper garden. Leave it for a nigga that has the cash for it.
Alright, cool. Fanuel.
No.
Fanuel.
I'm joking, bro.
No.
I'll say my real opinion.
I'm agreeing with that point. Okay,
Go.
But hey, that's not the issue we're focusing on right now.
It's the fact that everyone's doing it. But do you know why though? I think I know why.
Go on.
Like, you have to remember, yeah.
Let's
okay,
hear
so
the
in the
cause
same way,
first. Let's hear the cause.
come in the same way that like you remember how I was saying that now man them standards for female beauty is so high because of the amount of beauty we're exposed to on Insta that we usually would never see all the social media stuff in it. Because like back in the day, you were only seeing the girls in your area. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas now every day you're looking and seeing 10 out of 10 non-stop. So now when you look outside, girls are just a lot deader to you in comparison, innit? I think it's the same thing with lifestyle. Because on Insta, what do you see? Baller lifestyle. And I think it sinks into their heads.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then like, so now they've got this thing that's like, well, if this person get that, so can I. And they see it so often, it's become a norm. That's where I feel a lot of it stems from.
This is the champion.
like-
Young Sage is the champion.
Cover.
Young Sage is the champion. He's the champion.
What do you think?
He's the champion. Champion.
What do you think?
I think it's an absolute farce. May I start off with that? I think, hey, and I don't want to go off on one. And
Nah,
but
bro,
no.
go on, man.
I don't
It's
want to
your
go off
pod.
on one because, you know, in 2021, you know, there's some things I can't be saying before people start putting certain labels on me. But you know, I just think it's an absolute farce. It's an You look at some of these girls. All right, cool. I don't want to say girls, women, because then I start looking like a hater. But you look at some of these girls, yeah. There's nothing wrong, in my opinion, yeah. There's nothing wrong when you're in a relationship, yeah, and you want your man to treat you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it becomes a problem when you're asking for too much, way too soon. You're saying, oh, I can't be with a man unless he's giving me X amount of money a month. My man needs to do this. My man needs to do that. My man needs to do this. He needs to do this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you even go down to Z, then you start again on the alphabet. But one, can you do that for yourself?
But now this is where I would come in.
Go
So
on.
this is where you see the hyper masculine man them that say that men should be the ones providing, men should be doing this, women should just stay at home and this and that. Yeah, isn't this kind of an extreme version of what they want in a sense? Do you know what I'm saying?
Say that again. Say that again.
Like,
Say that again. Say that again.
So you see how like they're like, girls like they shouldn't work, they shouldn't do this. Like this is the extreme masculine people,
it's
like
extreme,
hyper
it's
masculine.
extreme.
They're like, the man should go to work, provide this and that. The woman should stay home, whatever. So then, what bit of the like modern day girl irks them? Is it the fact that she's saying the man should provide for me completely? Because that's what the guy was saying as well. Or is the issue that now she's asking for too much? What's the issue? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it sounds like a broke nigga problem to me. I'm saying like,
no. I hear it, yeah, but it's like, it's a thing where it's like, don't you think it's a bit? Don't you think it's a bit backwards? Yeah, you're saying you don't want the traditional framework, yeah.
Wait, who's this? Is this the girl saying
These are the
this?
girls that are saying. I'm not saying all girls are saying
Okay,
that. I'm saying the girls that are saying this. So if you're getting triggered in any way, that means you fall into the category of the girls that are saying this. Do you get what I mean?
Go on.
Alright, cool. But if you're saying, this is me playing devil's advocate. This is me saying, yeah, I don't want the traditional, you know, men go out and work because I can work and get my own money. You don't want the whole, I'm a housewife, I'm this, I'm that. So you don't want that side, but you want the side where your man is providing for you. You're picking and choosing when you want to uphold the traditional views and you don't want to uphold the traditional views.
You see how we just did the love languages thing?
Go on.
What if this is just an extreme version of people that have gifts as theirs?
Nah, Fanuel. There's a difference. There's a difference between. What I'm saying is, bro, there's nothing wrong with spoiling your girl. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, innit? But what I don't like, yeah, is when girls that aren't holding up your end of the deal are demanding absolute craziness from their man, but you're not holding up your end of the deal.
Can you please elaborate on what their end of the deal is? So like what things? So in your opinion, what things?
What's holding up your end of the deal?
Yeah, like what things should they be doing that will warrant them? Like it's okay for them to ask for these grandiose things. You can pretend like you have to think about it, but it's calm.
No. It's a good question. It's a good question.
It's good that you're thinking about it though, can't lie. Instead of just saying it, innit? While you're thinking, I'll just say, sometimes I think if someone's consistently, like, because you have to deep it, why do these girls, yeah? I agree with T, it's not all girls obviously, but clearly there's a movement, there's a lot of girls that agree with this, and it's obviously been further exacerbated by like your like female rappers or female girls that are with rappers or with like rich people. If he doesn't Birkin bag you, all this other stuff in it, and like I sometimes think maybe the girls equate niggas buying them shit to the niggas loving them.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I think it might be that.
And do you know the?
And it
go on, bro. Say your point.
I was gonna say it's problematic because then it creates an ecosystem where a nigga can act however he wants, but as long as he buys you like whatever, materialistic thing, you feel calm for that little space of time until you need another one for him to show you again.
And do you know what the problem is? The problem is, yeah, if you, I don't want to stereotype, but the sort of niggas, yeah, cool, you're saying you want a man that's earning this amount of money, he does this, he says, babe, I want this bag, he buys you that bag, it's light. You say tomorrow, babe, I want this jewelry, he gets you this jewelry. You say, babe, I want this shoe, he gets you this shoe. The sort of niggas that are doing that, yeah, those are the sort of niggas that are making bare peas, yeah, and they know how to use their money to like manipulate them and control them. Do you get what I mean?
Financial manipulation. I agree.
By you saying that you want a man that does this, that's fine. You can want a man that does this, but just know the sort of man that does that has X amount of bad traits that are you willing to take? I don't know. Maybe you are.
But
Maybe you are.
That's an assumption though, because there probably are some niggas that do spend like some rich people that spend bears on their spouses but aren't bad guys.
But let's cool. But generally,
but you're saying generally, but what are you basing that on?
Generally, okay. The more money they make, the more money you make,
the more corrupt you are.
No, not even the more corrupt you are. Just the less time that you have to be emotionally available, to be available to your partner.
I can agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we go off that rule of thumb, the less time they have for you to be emotional, because these same babes will be, oh, but he needs to be there for me. He needs to take me on holiday. He needs to do this. He can't do it all.
You know, I think it's usually. Like, I'd be surprised if these girls were to meet someone that loved them properly. I guarantee bare the shit will go away. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if they met a man that properly met their internal needs for love, yeah, I don't think they'd be needing all this external bags and stuff. So I think what's actually happening is usually they'll settle for a nigga that maybe doesn't stimulate them or connect with them, but the nigga has the bag, he's rich. So in order for them to justify, okay, I'll stay with this nigga as long as he keeps buying me all this shit. Even though, because deep it, you have to think, if you have to keep buying stuff, what hole are you trying to fill? Do you get what I'm saying?
You're not happy.
Use that facts, innit? Facts. Or maybe this is just two broke niggas trying to rationalize why we
don't get pussy. But see, all these bitches have high standards.
I can't lie. Put it this way, yeah, like I know for a fact I'm eventually like when I'm in a certain position, I wouldn't mind spoiling a girl. Like I'm the type I'll spoil a girl that doesn't want to be spoiled, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas if someone demands it, I'll put it this way: I'm never gonna be with a girl that demands it. It just that wouldn't happen. Like as in, I'm not gonna be with someone like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think the man them that get caught by surprise, I'm thinking, well, how, like, were you asleep in the courting stage? How did you miss this stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Man them
like someone
don't do themselves justice as well. Like it's a thing where, alright, cool. Yeah, there are girls out there that are like that, yeah. But you need to use your head and think, yeah, alright, cool. The baby that I'm chatting to, is she like this? If you can clearly see she's like this, yeah, and you're still getting involved with that sort of girl, it reaches a point where she's not the problem, bro. You are the problem. Because at the end of the day, yeah, everyone, even though I chat shit, yeah, everyone is allowed to have their own standards on what they want from another half. Do you get what I mean? Like, bro, it's your God-given right in a relationship, innit? Whether I agree with it or not, that's your God-given right, innit? So if you're getting into that relationship as a man, yeah, and you know that this babe is like this, yeah, you know she's like this, maybe even after the first date, you say, alright, cool, she's a lifestyle babe, and you're still there, yeah, you only have yourself to blame. Because no one's forcing you to stay there. That's why sometimes they need to be smart of it. Man, them needs to be smart. If you're seeing a babe that's all on this drip thing, clothes thing, bro, and you're not on it, get out of there.
But then do you know what?
Save your pocket.
Do you know what that method of thinking that you've laid out needs? You need someone to be sound of mind. And when a nigga, because usually the girls that live by these rules are usually badinas. Yeah, man. So when niggas are seeing them, what are they thinking?
They're thinking of their dick.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And more time, like these man know, especially these girls that like let's say they look really pretty, they have like mad bodies or whatever. These girls know that they can demand it from a nigga. Yeah. And more time, the nigga will be like, okay, maybe I don't necessarily have the personality or the thing, but I have the money. Let me shower with that. Because deep it, these expectations didn't come from nowhere. A guy had to fulfill them first for them to become like the norm. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
These bags they're not getting bought in thin air. Like it's niggas buying these bags, setting that expectation. Do you get what I'm saying? But I just go back to the first point. It's definitely Insta. Like bare these girls that and it's not being deep, but there are certain girls that society will allow for them to move that way. And the problem now is that because of Insta and that, bare girls have bought into this pipe dream. And now the girls are getting tipped. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why it's getting a bit techie.
And some of them don't have the prerequisites to even get involved in this game. You don't have the prerequisites.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people might hear this and be like, oh, especially girls might be like, oh, who are they? This and that. It's just an opinion, isn't it? Like, it's just us taking, observing an opinion. And I feel like if you don't have listened to us from the beginning, you've got a general gist of how our personalities are, and like the types of things that we're like grounded into, innit? Like, cause, and I can't, like, the funny thing is, I have female friends that like when they go on dates and stuff, I'm there going, yeah, rinse that nigga's peas. Because the game is the game.
Yeah,
the game is the game.
Yeah, it's the
You know what I'm
game.
saying?
It's the game. It's the game. It's the game.
The game is the game.
It's the game.
Like,
It's the game.
I think like, because bare man are blaming girls in the sense where it's like, oh, why do they have these like grandiose standards? Well, someone is meeting them for them to exist.
Yeah, you just don't.
Someone
you don't have
is-
to be the guy to meet it. You don't have to be that guy to meet it.
Yeah,
You don't have to be that guy to
and
meet
there,
it.
and there are bare girls that aren't on that wave. So if you were really bothered, you would go find someone else. But the issue is, it's the girls that they usually want are like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's
the issue.
You know,
It's the beginners and whatever.
You know, that's when you just need to just go down the league and relegate yourself.
Word. Evaluate your tax bracket and move accordingly.
There's no harm in relegating yourself.
For real. Something like, because you know, like the amount of men that are probably going into thousands of credit card debt because they're trying to live a life that they can't sustain.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fam.
And a lot of the time, somewhere in that coils, in that like intricate web of credit card debt is a girl or is impressing a girl.
How do you think? See, with all of this thing, yeah, I feel as if guys, especially, can just get lost, especially like around our age, around our generation, a bit younger as well. Them man can get just lost in a sense of they always feel as if they need to be keeping up with these girls, with these ladies, kind of like standards in it, hyper standards in it. So how do you feel a guy cannot? How do you feel like a guy cannot get drawn out when it's everything he's surrounded by?
Like drawn out in a sense,
As
so
in,
not like
as in
basically
falling for the trap of trying to maintain a life he can't.
Well, niggas that do that just aren't happy with the nigga they see in the mirror. Otherwise, they wouldn't do all of this malarkey. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they at their present have gone, I don't like my life now, and instead of doing the work to achieve that life, I'd rather have. You know what it's like? It's like, have you seen them man that make like Ferraris out of cardboard, but inside it's a bicycle?
Lol. Yeah.
That's what these niggas are trying to do. Like the outside is trying to look drippy. They're trying to, but it's not sustainable. When other car, like when you finally get a girl in the car and that, or in the bike car, and she's going, alright, calm, let's see how fast this Ferrari goes, and you can only pedal about 25 miles per hour, the jig is up. The jig is up. You know what I'm saying?
And she's saying, babe, why are we here top speed?
You,
She's saying, babe, I'll be here top speed.
you know,
You're saying,
not
I'm trying.
we even know someone, obviously I won't say names, but we know someone that like, we know someone of someone in it, that like, they were like trying to, like they had bare money, and they was trying to get girls with the money and stuff, and it wasn't working that much, and they had to spend bears. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I think, you know what I'll do? Is there a chat? There's a chat on Teams in it. I'll type the name on Teams so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's like, go on.
Nah, carry on talking, bro.
Like, bro, man, need to clock. Yeah, if you just be yourself, you'll find a girl. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause like, bro, from what I've seen and like from like girls I've spoken to and like female friends as well. Oh, keep on talking, but I'll carry on.
I'm listening.
Oh, cool. Like, bro, the most attractive thing to a girl is a nigga that knows who he is.
Yeah.
He fucking ruminates of a certain essence. Whereas these men are trying to basically buy an identity that isn't theirs. Do you get me? It's flawed, isn't it? Like, I think me and you are lucky in the sense we're not too trapped in it.
Nah, I can't be, man. Nah, do you know what it is?
I don't-
Me, I'll be real. I can't, and I wouldn't be able to live up to that lifestyle that them girls want. So I don't check in, and I never have.
I don't check it.
I've never checked into the inn because I don't have the peas, the facilities, the time for what I'm trying to do. I can't maintain that, and I'm okay with that because I don't even want to babe like that, innit? But what I don't like is when well, I suppose they're bantering a bit, but at the same time, some of them are being for real, and then man, them get drawn out. And it's just like, it's techie. It's techie. You just need to man them, just don't get drawn out to that noise, fam.
If you like, let's say it's a few years down the line and you're in a different bracket, yeah, would you move like that? Because it's one thing to be like, okay, calm. If you don't have the money, don't do it. But if you have the money, should you do it?
Yeah, I will have the money. Words of affirmation and that, come on. But I would, but I wouldn't do it.
I might say words of affirmation.
But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for someone that says, like, that's what they like. I would do it for someone that, like, obviously I get on with, build that connection with, and then when I've got to that level where I want to do that, that's different. Because, like, niggas, like, once a nigga finds a girl that he wants to, like, that he's riding for, like, loves, fam, he'll do that, like, without even hesitation, without even asking. Do you get what I mean? I think it's just the fact when girls try and make that their brand, and she's like, yeah, that's what I want, rare tear. Guys are like, who the fuck does she think she is? Like, do you get what I mean? Already she's asking for that sort of stuff. That's the only problem I really have with it. It's just that level of entitlement. I just think that, ugh.
Do you know, but like, sometimes I think, is this kind of like a natural, like, is this them picking their mates? You know, in the sense where, like, back in the day, it's the biggest nigga, it's the strongest nigga, whatever. He gets the lion meat of women or whatever, innit? Where if this is the new, like, money is the new power, like, or money is power. So that's one way of whittling out niggas that have actual power. And are girls wrong for lusting after that? Because that's what girls want, like. They want a nigga that can protect them and provide for them.
I hear that.
One way of ensuring that is putting fuck off high standards and whittling out niggas that can't get to that.
I hear that, but then if your standards are purely monetary, and it's nothing about the personality, the character of the person, the integrity, their values, then, and it's just literally just monetary, then don't be shocked when the person does you over and is an absolute scumbag as a person. As in
the girl does the guy over.
As in the guy does the girl over, because that's the only reason why you're with him, for his money, and then man's morals and that just fucks you over and leaves you with not a dime. Do you get what I mean? So it's a techie one, isn't it?
Maybe it's I feel like you did this in economics, but I always forget what it means. What's sunken cost fallacy?
The opportunity cost.
What's that?
That's just like, opportunity cost is like, so if I have like two options, like, I don't know, if I'm at an ice cream truck and there's a fruit pastel ice cream and a Magnum, and I pick the fruit pastel, the opportunity cost of me picking the pastel is the Magnum. So the loss that you get from the decision that you made.
That's what the sunken cost fallacy is.
Yeah, that's what like opportunity cost. Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Then I was gonna try and liken it to the situation, but I think I misunderstood the word. Because I was thinking maybe it's like an insurance thing. Because deep it, a lot of these girls don't even know why they're asking for this stuff. They just are. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like through this talk, I'm trying to dissect why are they actually going for these bags and all of these high value stuff.
Do you think that's a problem in itself? You want something that, and you don't even know why you want it.
No, but I feel like that's everyone, not just girls. But, no, that's everyone, bro. How many times has a nigga said? How many times has someone gone, I want this, they get it, and they're not happy? Bro, everyone doesn't know what they want. What's it? It's just now it's bare focus because we can see it, like, while it's happening. Like, so I was wondering, is it an insurance thing? Maybe some girls think, if I can get a nigga to spend enough money on me, he can't leave because he feels like he's, you know, when it's like you've invested too much in stuff and be like, oh, I don't want to stop now.
Bro, it's the image thing. It's as you're saying, it's the whole social media.
It's killing my people, man. It's killing my people.
Do you know what it is? It's not even, you know, for me, the whole money thing, yeah, it's not even like, I don't even hate on it too much, but what it does for me, it kind of just shows who you are as a character a bit.
Which side? Both sides, or which side?
I think it's just very telling of your character. Like, if you're saying that, yeah, I want a man that, like, can do this for me, can buy me this, can get me that, then I think it just shows the sort of person you are, like, personality wise.
is it the same energy as niggas that go, I want my wife to cook, clean, like they have like a list of things.
110%, 110%. It goes both ways.
Same thing.
Nah, it goes both ways.
enough,
It goes both ways. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
So then, would you go out on a limb and say that if a girl has that list checked, like she cooks, she cleans, she does all the things that males seem to want a girl to do, are they then able to be like, but I expect this, and that? Because I think if niggas have a problem with that, then that sounds one sided.
I think, you know, I think it just comes down to the person, innit? I think it's just on a person by person basis, innit? Just find something that works for you, innit? Like, if you're okay with just doing all of that for your babe and like she's not really doing, you're not really getting much back, whether that's like, yeah, you're not just getting anything back from it. I'm not saying relationships are transactional, but they are to an extent. Like, if you're not really getting anything back from it, I feel most people would have a problem with that. Like, if you don't have a problem with that, then that's fine. But I just feel as if it's like, in relationships, it's not all take and no give. It's like take and give, do you get what I mean? And if you're doing all the taking and you're not doing any of the giving, or you're taking too much or asking for too much too early when like she's not even your girl, or like you're not even your man, then
it's an imbalance.
I just think it's a bit of an imbalance in it. But at the end of the day, just know yourself and know what you want, and don't watch other people's thing, and everyone will be happy. Yeah,
I agree. I couldn't say that better. Did you see that video of the Asian couple? And it was like the guy's obviously the breadwinner. Well, not actually. Why did I say obviously? Oh my days! Oh my days!
They're ready to cancel you, fam.
Word, sorry. Damn. I haven't caught that. That was a internal. What's it? The guy happens to be the breadwinner, and the wife doesn't work or anything, but she handles the money. Like he doesn't even look at his account. She does all the shopping for the house, like furniture, whatever. What do you think of that dynamic? She stays at home. She's a mum, whatever, and then she basically has full control of the finances. He just makes money.
So he can't. So if he wants to spend his money, he has to ask her.
No, not like that. But as in like she handles all the bills and everything, but just with his money. If that makes sense.
To be fair, like again, it's,
like if she wants something, she'll buy it with his card or whatever.
It's all subjective, isn't it? Like if it works for them, then it works
seems
for
to
them.
work for them.
Do you know what I mean? If it works for them, it works for them. Like if man's earning enough peas for that to work, and it's like she can enjoy herself, like then it's calm. It again, it's just down. It's down to the individual couple, innit? Obviously, it's not really my thing. The whole not that situation, funny. But what we were talking about before, that's not really my thing. But if it works for you, it works for you, innit? Like,
but you know, it's funny because things could change. Like, let's say you're like 26, 27, and you muster on, like, you find one mad idea, boom, you're now a millionaire, billionaire. Do you think things change? Do you think you'll start moving a bit brazier with the money? Maybe you will, like, maybe would you start flying girls out? Would you start working bagging chicks or not?
Nah, I wouldn't, bro.
Frugality staying.
I wouldn't, bro.
You're busy telling the millions to billions a lie.
Nah, man, I just detest them sort of women.
Oh wait, you said we said test. Do you remember that time that we were talking about testing girls on a clubhouse? Do you remember that? What a test that I did, because basically I said I would lay out certain traps for a girl, innit? Like on a date and that. And then,
I can't remember. It was something like.
What were the tests?
It was something like.
I think we were trying to trigger them, innit? But something was real.
I can't remember.
Oh, it'll be like, I'll forget my card. Like, I'll have my card with me, but pretend I ain't got it, and then see how she reacts.
No. She has reason to be pissed. She has reason to be pissed. Or
like I'll pay for it, but I'll just delay a bit. Like I'll let the waiter bring it, sat down the receipt the bill, and I'll just look at her to see what she does. just see how she moves, isn't it? You know what it's like? Did you ever watch is it Undercover Boss or something, or Secret? What was it? When like the boss of a company will go undercover and like work amongst his employees. Like it'll be like the boss of a massive corporation. And he'll go like to one of the warehouses and pretend to work and just see how people are and they treat him. And the ones that were bare nice to him, he'll nice with like fucking bare money in it. That's what it's like. I think Is it secret? It might be Secret Millionaire actually. Wait, secret? Was it Undercover Boss? One sec. I think it's Secret Millionaire. You know. Okay, no, it's not that one. I think it's Undercover Boss. It's Undercover Boss. That's what it's called. Undercover Boss.
Come on.
It's actually a decent show.
Undercover Boss. What's it on? Like BBC?
I think it's an American show, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's that type of thing, innit? I'll go in there pretending that I'm not the guy to provide and that. Like I'll have bare peas in my account. This is like in the future, whatever, and then just be like, oh no, seems to forgot my card, innit? And then like the girl that's like bare real with it, like, oh no, it's calm. Like I'll be myself for the whole date, give my vibe, this and that. I think that's how you can weed out people that actually like you for your vibe. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if she goes, oh no, it's calm, like, I'll pay this time, you can get the next one. Then for the next one, I'm spending at least like a bag. Do you know what I'm saying? Little test. But if she's like,
what, on the first date?
No. So like the first date, like I'll seemingly forget my card. Yeah. It's like, oh my god, what have I done? But then I'll make sure the date's amazing. I'll make sure our vibes are flow, everything's
Bro, you could have the perfect date, yeah, but when it comes to paying, yeah, and you try doing that joke, bro, she'll just get the ick. It can be the perfect
that's
date.
What I'm saying. That's it. And if she gets the ick, yeah. So if my personality wasn't enough, yeah, and I've bro, I'm not gonna tell her. I've been like, oh my god, I think I forgot my card. See how she acts. If that gives her the ick, even though we've had a splendid date, yeah, bro, more lifetime.
No, but that's reasonable for her to get the ick from that, though. I can't lie.
What? Because I forgot my. Oh,
that's
actually.
Reasonable. That's reasonable, bro. That's literally.
What, after wait, if I just got all my days, I forgot my card at home.
Yeah, so you've given her a bad chat. You've been saying, oh yeah,
and she's been loving it.
You've been giving her a bad chat. You've even booked the place. You've patterned maybe an activity. You've patterned food. You said, yeah, man, I've organized all of this. You said, oh, are you hungry? Oh, get that. Yeah, that's fine.
No.
And then it comes to paying, and you're saying, oh, where's my card? you need to remember, yeah, that she literally has like 10 seconds of preparation to register that she's paid and paying. No. No matter how well the date is, she's pissed, fam.
Okay, do you know what I'll do? Okay, how about this, yeah? This is us basically just back testing the strategy, innit? So what if I pay online for all of the big stuff, and then I end the date with like a little nice coffee place. It will be like £20 or something. Yeah, and then if you can see Toye's face, man, he's watching me. So we go in there. The whole date's been amazing. Yeah, we've done other stuff, whatever. And I've told her, yeah, I paid for it online. It's calm. So then, actually no, but then that defeats the point because then she'll know I have money. Wait, because bro, deep it. In this day and age where people are moving so materialistic, we have to defend our materials. That's what these tests are for. And people will say I'm crazy, yeah. Like them girls were saying I was crazy. I won't say their names.
Just don't. Do you know what the trick is? Just don't take them somewhere that's too lavish first date. So they don't know how long your money is. They don't know how long your money is.
I'll take them to McDonald's.
Yeah, lighting.
Oh no! Oh, do you know what? Okay, like so. Let's say we have a cool date. Yeah, they're just like it's like a thoughtful date, not mad expensive, but thoughtful, innit? For this first date. Yeah, we've gone different spots. Yeah, she's having a whale of a time, innit? She's like going to toilet, messaging her God. Oh my god, it's so fun. So then we come to the final thing of the date. Let's say it's like, I don't know, what's something that could end the date that isn't like very expensive. I don't know,
drinks.
We got to drinks, calm. Like, and the drinks, let's say it's like £20, £25, £30, something like that. Innit?
A drink?
And then I'll be like, no, as in
We're drinking holy water.
So then the bill comes here and it's like, yeah, it's £25, £30. I'll be like, oh yeah, I got this. Wait, what? What's it? Oh, I forgot my card.
I can't
like,
so
nah, this is so embarrassing.
There's no instance where that's acceptable. I can't lie.
So then, if that's the case, then peace. Because then the girl that goes, oh no, it's alright. We've had a great day. This and that. You paid for everything else. I'll get it. It's best, whatever. And then we go for the next day. I'm putting up in a Rolls Royce. I'll be like, you won the game, baby. You won the game.
bro, it's just hella awkward, bro. It's just hella awkward. The fact that you're like, oh, I haven't got my card. She's like, oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I'll pay for it. and then like you.
That's
watch
an
her
opportunity
pay.
to show her.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
fuck that.
That's an opportunity to see it. And if she passes that stage, next stage I'm buying her a flat. Next date is like, yeah, calm. Have this flat. You can see Toye there. I'm obviously not gonna do that, but I feel like I can't lie. I feel like in the future, like deep it. Do you plan on making money?
Well, he doesn't.
So I think these are the things that you have to think about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even about the money. It's not caring about the money because, well, even me, I don't really care about money. But it's more if they care about the money.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
you could do that without doing that, bro. You can just be like,
How?
You can take them somewhere that's nice but modest, like first date, so they don't know how long your money is. Like I said before, somewhere nice but modest. So like somewhere where it's like,
That's true.
Yeah, this
That's
is a
true.
nice
That's
date,
actually
but
true.
she's not
That's a
thinking
better
raw.
idea.
He's up.
Instead of me just forgetting my card like an idiot.
Like a fucking
Look at this
imbecile.
guy.
Do you know what the thing is? Even if you forget it, she'll be like, raw, he's just not organized with his life. You know how girls are, man. They like reaching,
True,
fam.
nah.
They like reaching.
That's true. No, but that's true, though. That's true. Wait, so where's a more appropriate test? That one. The one that you said. That's the one I'll roll out.
Yeah,
I'll
don't be
do
taking them somewhere too expensive first date, fam. They gotta earn that.
that. No, I agree. I was gonna ask something else. We spoke for bare long in that. That's Q. That you on. That's time for us to wrap up.
Aren't you doing YSS?
Oh shit! Yeah, one sec. Oh, unorganized. One sec, let me turn it. Let me turn on my
This
light.
guy said he just won't bring his wallet to
That's
the
it.
date. Oh god, this guy needs help, man.
Now, do you know how I feel sorry for?
Go on.
People that are like just distinctly famous or they're known to be rich because they can't do no test. Do you get what I'm saying?
I would hate to be famous, fam.
For real, that'd be hard. It makes it way harder. That's probably why they have to date other famous people.
You literally
know what I'm
don't,
saying?
yeah, because you literally don't even know if it's me or the lifestyle. Do you get what I mean?
T1. Is it me or the lifestyle? Is it me or has he never released a banger that hard? As in for after me or the lifestyle, bro. That was his. I think that's his best song. Is it me or the lifestyle? Bro, I can't wait till I have a radio show, man.
Oh, the lifestyle, style.
One sec.
Yeah, I was doing a lot still with that high note.
One sec. Nah, that was hard still. One sec.
You doing?
I'm checking that. You're now tuned in to AWF Radio. Nah, joking.
This guy's a whip, man.
I'm playing that after though. That's in my head now. Actually, I need to get music for this YSS segment. Where are we going today? Who knows? Some weeks is Stoicism. Another week was Taoism. Last week was just questions. Where are we going? One sec. Let me type in this. It's an advert.
I was thinking, is this guy taking us to rock shop or something?
Rock shop, yeah.
I just made that.
I know, just picking it.
Yo, wait, I can't lie. I can't read that.
Oh no, it's not this. I did. It'll kill me.
Take it off to Ching Chong Walla, fam.
Whoa! But yeah, he's right. We're going to China. So, real listeners will remember a few weeks ago, I was talking about Taoism. I think T-Da was like, do you remember when I was talking about going with the flow? Like, things are bare natural, letting life flow through you, this and that. Remember I was talking about things like Wu-Wei?
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff, yeah. So in China, there are three main ideologies that are still present to this day, and most Chinese people subscribe to kind of three of them at the same time. It's weird. So the one was the one I said time ago, Taoism. That's one of them. Then one that conflicts that, and I mentioned it in that episode, is the one I'm going to talk about today, is Confucianism, and the third one is Buddhism, which I'll 100% do a segment on that another day. But Confucianism, yeah. So this was founded by a guy called Confucius in about 600 BC in China. So one difference between Western and Eastern, the philosophies, you know how like the Western world are like, you need to find yourself. Like when people go traveling, they go, oh, I went traveling and I found myself. The Eastern side of the world don't believe in that. They don't believe you find yourself. They believe it can be cultivated. You can basically create yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of Confucianism is based around self-cultivation. So self-cultivation is a psychological process that is part of Confucianism. He believed in the power of ritual and how it can make our lives better. Ritual basically means the little things you do in your day. These rituals can be key in breaking the patterns of your brain and your normal patterns in it. Like a ritual, like an example of a ritual is, you know, when they observe minute silences around like the UK for something. That's an example of a ritual. For that like minute or so, everyone breaks out of their normal routine to do that thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's a ritual in a. He said that rituals were a type of social cement because that brings us all together. So in terms of an individual's life, he talks about doing that more like small scale in your life, like having loads of rituals that break you from your normal pattern. Doing this often will gradually foster growth in it. So he said the art of becoming better, that's basically what it is, the art of becoming better. So this guy was a philosopher and politician in ancient China, and he didn't like the ruling aristocrats at the time, so he created this philosophy. And he emphasized morality, order, and respect geared towards social harmony. Now, the keywords being order, or keyword being order. Do you remember how I said this contrast bear from Taoism? Taoism was bear, go with the flow, like be in touch with like the way nature flows, this and that. Whereas he's now going, no, order, structure. That's how you get the best out of life. So these are conflicting ideas, but Chinese people tend to like listen to both schools, innit? So he said the Chinese view the self as a fragmented, non-fixed phenomenon. So they say that you can... Do you remember how before I was like, personality traits or personality tests can be quite damaging because they make you identify with one type of person. You're like, oh, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like. So in your head, you go, okay, calm. That's something that's just stuck with me for the rest of my life. Whereas the Eastern side of the world, they go, nah, it's a non-fixed thing. You can consistently change it and upgrade it. They say the self is a mess. What we perceive as the self is a gathering of decentralized manifestations like emotions, thoughts, and many other sensations. What do you think that means?
I beg you say that again. That flew over my head.
The self is a mess. What we perceive as the self is a gathering of decentralized manifestations like emotions, thoughts, and many other sensations. Make sense of that. It's hard though, I can't lie, but make sense of it. Or try to. I can read it again if you want.
Go on.
The self is a mess. What we perceive as the self is a gathering of decentralized manifestations like emotions, thoughts, and many other sensations. That's what we perceive as the self. So think. This is borderline capacity, I like. On a Monday night at 10.
Oh, for real. Seems maybe he's trying to say that bare people, they're just like, they're not intact to themselves. It's just more like not themselves as a person, but more themselves is more like just a mixture of all insecurities and struggles that they have going on in their life or something like that.
I think so. You see how you zoned in on like negative thoughts and emotions?
Yeah, go on.
This person, I think, means all of them. All of the emotions, all of the thoughts we have, we perceive that as ourselves. Like deeper, the way that Toye thinks, so like the way that you think, that's just a manifestation of just thoughts and emotions that flow around, and you've gone, well, I guess this is how I think. This is how I usually feel. He was like, the idea of a self is limited. Your idea of yourself is a choice, not a condemnation. Like, so you first have to jump out of the mindset that the self is a fixed thing. Because if you stay in that mindset, you can never change anything. Do you know what I'm saying? you have to become more like water in a sense, so you can level up and change. Like, cause how many men do you know that go, oh yeah, no, I'm trying to fix myself. I'm self-aware. These are my problems, but they never change anything because deep down they think that's who they are as a person. The muck that they've absorbed growing up, they've gone, okay, this is me now. Whereas this whole Confucianism, self-cultivation goes, you can transcend that and build the kind of self that you want to have. So stop focusing on who you are and focus on what you can be. It requires a sensitivity for which behaviors optimally fit certain circumstances. If our current behavior is getting us nowhere, we can decide to change it. We are a bundle of patterns. Our habits limit what we can see, access, sense, and know. He basically said the cure was ritual. So like rituals can be things like having tea in the morning. It can be like talking to a friend at a certain time. It can be going to gym. Gym, yeah. You see, when you first started gym, how hard was it to go usually, like consistently, when you first started gym?
Pretty easy, innit?
Was it?
When
did you first start
this
going
didn't
gym?
fit the narrative, did it?
It didn't, yeah, it didn't. Because I feel like when you were going gym.
Yeah, but I feel
When did you first start going gym?
like properly, as in like
No, when was the first time you ever went gym?
maybe like around like sixth form.
And like, how consistent were you then?
I wasn't that consistent, to be fair.
Alright, calm. So when did you eventually become consistent? Was it uni?
Yeah.
Cool. So it fits into the narrative. So basically, back then you weren't someone that goes gym.
Yeah.
You were trying to become someone that goes gym, but you weren't.
Yeah.
Because you were inconsistent. But then there came a point where you did it enough times that it became your natural. Now, how many days go by without you going gym?
Maybe like 2.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because now that's become yourself. You're now someone that goes to the gym. So bare people that are trying to go gym and don't, like, let's say currently now if you're listening and you're trying to go gym and it's just not banging for you, it's because you're expecting it for it to become easy straight away. You literally have to, there's a quote somewhere that he says, don't tell me I didn't write it. It was fucking banging. What's it? Un momento, por favor.
What you say?
Un momento, por favor. One moment, please.
I was thinking was that English?
Bilingual. No, it wasn't.
I said bilingual, man. Get out here, man. Nigga said like 3 words. Now he thinks he knows everything.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I can't find it. Basically, he's like how you have to inauthentically do something until you authentically do it. Fake it till you make it, basically.
All right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So deep it. Someone that hates going gym now but wants to be someone that goes gym, you have to do it long enough until your brain goes, alright, fuck it, I'm a nigga that goes gym. Because then your brain has established those pathways that go, I've gone gym enough for it to have a positive effect on me. Now it's basically like you're trying to get yourself addicted to things that you want to do or become. Then it becomes second nature. Then you don't, like, now, do you even think about going gym? No, you just go.
It's just like I'm going gym.
So then, like, another example is someone that is prone to pessimism, who's quite negative and quite cynical. Fake it till you make it. Force yourself at first to try and think and be positive, and it will seem inauthentic, but you do it for long enough, it'll become your norm. Like, people don't deep how easy it is to change your personality, but because they make themselves seem so complex, they go, I can never change. Nah, bro. Like, let's say there's a habit you want to pick up or something you want to do, and by the way, this is essentially how Confucianism works, innit? It basically just says, focus in it, do it for long enough, inauthentically, like, force yourself to do it, eventually that'll become your norm. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then your perspective would have changed. You are now someone that engages in that. You're someone that does that thing. It's now become a part of your new cultivated self. For self-cultivation, we need rituals that are transformative, meaning they break existing patterns again and again, which brings gradual change. That's really it. I can't lie. I didn't go deep diving on this one. This was like a quick 20-minute video.
Give us like 3 to 5 points takeaway though.
I can even do it on one. It's just basically. Actually, no, I've got some quotes too. But the using, well, I need to forgot because every time I use a philosopher, I have to use their quotes in it. Otherwise, I'm just
You gotta pay homage.
Yeah. So here's a few of his quotes in it. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger.
Nice.
When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. And I'll just do one more. Okay, I'll do two more.
He loves it.
Okay, I'll do three more. Okay, so, okay, I still feel a little hard. Oh, down is bare. Oh my god, okay. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve and bad things are very easy to get. And lastly, only the wisest and stupidest of men never change.
This nigga did like 8.
Yeah, bro, I love it. So the general gist from like the stuff I've said and like these quotes here is that you actually have more power than you know in terms of changing yourself in it, but it will be hard at first because you're so, because you see how before I was like how we need rituals that are transformative, meaning that they break existing patterns again and again, which brings gradual change. The vision that you have of yourself is just your current pattern system that you've got used to. You think that's Toye, I think that's Fanuel. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we just think, that's us. Whereas if you can dare to dream outside of your current patterns and go, I think I could change this, and actually try, the patterns will change. And you're no longer the person you used to be. You're now someone else. And the whole thing here is if you keep doing this again and again and again and keep breaking through plateaus, you'll become a self that you never could have fathomed. Yeah. Don't limit yourself to one self. That's really it.
Real spit. Real spit.
What do you think about that?
Nah, it's good. I think low-key people, I feel as if sometimes like people know this sort of stuff, but you just need that reminder every now and again just to remind you, just to give you that little boost so you don't like get complacent in life in general. So it's always nice to have these sort of reminders.
No, for real. Yeah, no, that's the. Oh, bro, this guy was hard. So I'm still reading some of his quotes. But anyway,
go on, give us one more. Go on.
Okay, wait.
You should have seen his face. It lit up like a little kid, fam.
Alright. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First by reflection, which is the noblest. Second by imitation, which is the easiest. And third by experience, which is the bitterest. This guy should have done it. He should have done an F64, bro. These bars are hard.
Serious, bro.
Yeah, I think that's us, innit?
Yeah,
man. Can round us off.
It's been a good one. We've spoken about our weeks, parking tickets, seeing family, Jaws, love languages.
Jaws. Oh yeah, what's it? Wait, a little quick. There you go.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Jaws,
love languages, women's hyper demands, as you can say, and we finish off with the loved, tried and tested YSS Young Sage. But yeah, man, it's been a good one.
Wait, where was Live with T?
Oh, I just wanted to berate women for like an hour, so we all good.
Done.
Check. Yeah, but yeah, you know how it gets. It's been your boy T.
It's been the Young Sage Fanuel.
Yeah, that's another episode. Locked, finitoed, landed, in the books. Gonna be out on Wednesday. Follow us on Instagram, Agenda of the Facts Pod. If you got to the end, thank you again. If you skipped to the end because you don't want to listen to me and you want to listen to Fanuel, fuck you, but thank you as well. Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Agenda of the Facts Pod. Again, like, if you want us to talk about anything in particular, no holds barred. You can ask us about anything. Drop a comment in our last post. Show some love to us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to go on and tell 5 more friends. Don't know how many friends that is. Maybe 10. Don't know. Don't care. But yeah, it's been another week of episode 11, episode 12 out next Wednesday. You're gonna love it. See you on Wednesday.
I don't stop it yet, yeah. So I count like 3, 2, 1, then we're stopping it. So 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. Wait, wait, did you stop it?